What? What's going on?
And so, here's
I love peanut butter.
I love peanut butter too. Oh, that's what's going on. Polo fucking loves peanut butter. That's why he's so happy.
I recommend usually after a couple mouthfuls of that, I kind of get
it looks cakey, like.
Yeah. So what I do is then throw it in the freezer for about a half hour, and it turns into like an ice cream, and then it has a completely different flavor.
Okay. Well, I'll have some when you guys have your shake.
I've already had some of that shake.
Well, I thought there was some sort of ritual. I don't know what the shake thing is.
I can see Polo struggling mightily with his training.
He's so great.
I know, he wants so bad to be a good dog, but he can't do it.
What is what?
I don't know.
Bad.
Those are cups. I don't think that cup has been used.
Don't think so?
I don't think so.
That hadn't been used by me anyway.
Nope. Hey guys.
Oh, we're live.
We are live. How's it going?
What's up, guys?
You threatened to follow the spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It'd be great if this training just breaks. You just
I know, it's just like rips my heart and eats it.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be awesome. Think of all the hits he would get.
Man dies live on Twitch stream.
Oh, Jesus. The dog is wailing my junk.
So great.
It's like, well, give me peanut butter, will you? Bam!
Also, I got some more surprises for people.
Oh man.
no.
They're bad surprises.
Good.
So this is let me kick things off by saying this is a particularly good week for surprises because this is the This is the 1 year anniversary, not of streaming D&D, but of us playing in this campaign. 1 year ago, we convened for our very first Dark Sun session, where a wedding was crashed at the trade village of Altrek, where Yarnath's bandit forces, some allied giants, and some loathsome undead.
I do want to note the plaza was set on fire.
It was set on fire. It absolutely was.
And Toria
I might
tried
still
to be
have the
stealthy
map
over here.
That sounds like he did a bad job.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might go look for the map later. But I just walked away, just right in the middle of saying things, as I am known to do.
I do that sometimes.
Anyway, of course, we didn't start streaming until much later. But as someone that has played in a lot of very, very short-lived Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, I'm very thankful that this one has lasted as long as it has, and I hope that it lasts for many more years, and that everyone is along for the ride. Cheers.
I know one guy.
We'll wait
that's
for
not
Bill
gonna
to
leave.
actually show up until.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
He's in it to win it.
Come on. Did you?
Drinking eyes.
No, that's a little bit too macabre. So we're still waiting on Bill to show up. Zathus, it should be said, excuse me, John and Zathus, both. John and just little tiny Zathus mini mounted to his shoulder. That's not true. He's sitting right there. Zathus is, not John. John is off on a 1 month long trip across the continental
He got turned
United
into a
States.
lich, didn't he?
He
He's
didn't.
Trying to...
He absolutely didn't.
Oh, look what I still have in here.
There's no such thing as liches.
Lifeline.
I hate that game.
You should play it.
I was
I
editing
will.
my old video of that game, and I just like it's so
I got two quick
bad.
ones for you. I think I erroneously said my AC was 13 last time. It's 16.
Oh my god, you're dead.
I hope not for me.
So,
3
A
points.
couple things here. For today, I don't have any NOS. I do have energy drink though.
Oh my goodness.
So this
The
was
other thing
sent
is
to
there
me
any-
from a viewer.
Wait, your base AC?
Well, no, with mage armor, but yeah.
Okay.
I've never been without it since the start of the campaign, so at this point
Okay.
it just makes sense unless it gets dispelled.
And then you can boost it to what?
21.
Okay. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
That's good armor class.
It's alright.
I'm gonna need that, I think.
Pretty decent.
Nobody craps.
Anyway, so yes, you'll
Okay,
see
awesome.
that John and Zathus are not on the... I'm trying to point towards...
Oh.
I'm trying to figure... There! I figured it out. I'm trying to figure out my camera orientation to OBS. Anyway, he'll be back in
Thank you.
1 month's time.
Bye, Zay.
Alright.
stealing that.
Goodbye, rest of the
do
party.
much feel about this?
Yeah, go for it.
So this was sent to me in addition to this. In addition to some other ones, those were actually good, and so
So you didn't bring them to us.
for our Fat Friday, every Friday I taste something, and so this is Jelly. I mean, they're all Jelly Bellies, but this is draft beer.
Excuse you.
So I'm gonna pass this around and let you guys give it a try. Actually, to me, it tastes a lot like Budweiser.
Hey, Bill's
Hey,
here.
what's up, Bill?
Hi! Oh my god.
Hello.
This smells atrocious.
I was just saying, she noted that I hate
Was this made in the
beer.
Depression era?
Oh god, I see cups. Oh god.
I don't know why those are out.
Yeah, there's not actually.
Oh, I know why they're out.
Well, yeah, you put them out.
Boy.
This tastes like something that was found in a parking lot.
What? Did you actually try it?
Wasn't that what you just told me to do?
Yeah.
I do literally
Victoria has a
everything that
good
I told
con
you.
score. I do not.
Oh wow, they're from over here. I can smell them.
Right?
Fuck.
Yeah, it tastes like beer to me.
Oh, did
That's
you
a
find a
bad
D6 like these
Um,
lying around anywhere?
I don't see one sitting here.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Oh.
really not
Beer?
good.
Yeah.
It
Polo,
does taste
do
a
not
lot
eat
like
anything.
Yeah.
Like impressively.
It's like a really cheap beer. Yeah. So,
I remember one of yours bounced under this last time, didn't it? And we were
So,
gonna get it
more-
afterwards.
What I got now?
I didn't
more
think it was one of
impressively,
mine.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
this one is called Bean Boozled. And I figured what would be fun is anytime anyone rolls a crit
Oh, no.
or a critical fumble, we have to eat one of these. And what it is, they're two beans that look identical. One is good and one is bad.
Oh,
So one is like
dear.
canned dog food and chocolate pudding,
Oh, dog food's
or baby wipes and coconut. So
what?
if you
Baby
guys
wipes and
you guys are down with that little,
I'll do that more than energy drinks. I can't do shots of energy drinks all night.
That's the monster the monster sheet. If you guys want to see Zambi's like
Oh, sweet.
giant size.
Nice.
I don't know if anyone cares.
Oh,
to stream.
Sure.
Yeah, show it
That's
off.
perfect. That's
I don't
perfect.
know if they can see it right
Yeah,
there.
they can see
They're
it
over there.
right there.
Also,
Great job.
There's two.
Oh, this one's for yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that'd be a better.
what did you say about wanting an energy drink?
No, I was saying that I would rather do being.
You'd rather be banged? You'd
I
rather be
would, like,
banged?
If you're insisting on banging
Order.
Ryan,
Order, I said.
Alright.
dare I
Are
say
we ready
no.
for the NOS minute?
Please begin
Alright.
rearranging names.
Yeah, sure.
Couch order.
So here we've got, on the NOS minute, we've got something called Bang from VPX, I guess is the company. It says potent brain and body fuel.
Oh.
So, and it's also Power Punch, which I hear, Jeff, you pack quite a
Love
Power
punching.
Punch.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's my favorite of your qualities.
Now, oh, holy shit, is it? Wait, hold on there.
Yes. Breaking news here on the Nas Minute.
Yeah. Turns out Ryan had no fucking clue what he was gonna feed us.
I like it's the Nas minute, but we keep showing Nas's competition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, they haven't
Alright.
sponsored us. They need to step it up.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they would step it up, then we
What would
do
we just
things.
taste test different NOS for? Well, actually, that'd be
I
kinda
mean,
cool.
if they were paying us money, yeah. I don't have scruples. Like,
That's my second favorite of your qualities.
Ah, here we are.
those
Okay.
two things go together
So
poorly.
this is actually quite interesting. You may be interested in this. I know I'm interested in it. Do you ever take creatine?
No.
Okay.
I used to. Creatine tends to give me a headache, but a
Okay.
small amount will be fine.
All right. Yeah. So this actually has patented creatine.
Patented creatine.
And then and glutamine peptide. And
You said that like you don't know
it
what that
almost
is.
says okay. It says COQ, but I read it CQC. So it's CQC10, which you know is one of Stig's patent move.
The
So
singer?
Incidentally, I'll be playing Phantom Pain tomorrow.
what do you think of Ground Zeroes, by the way?
I thought it was fun, but devoid of a lot of the Metal Gear character that I've come to appreciate, which I'm okay with.
Doesn't Jack Bauer deliver just like an atrociously bad performance?
I don't know that he delivered any performance that I can judge.
Well,
He said so little
Yeah.
of anything ever. And I had I had a really like uncomfortable reaction to the finale of the stuff on the helicopter
Did
and
you-
how all that played out. I thought that was really unnecessary and inappropriate.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
But I'm still gonna play Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
So
I
there
mean,
you
but
go.
that's Kojima though. Like, he's always kind of been a little over the edge. I felt.
He has.
That's
You know,
not untrue.
The series
Like,
has had
almost
problems.
every single scene series has a torture scene that you are participating in.
It does. That wasn't necessarily my problem with it.
But you know what I'm saying? It's that sort of like
Yes.
this is war crime stuff.
Sure. Let's move back to energy drink
Okay.
territory
Yes.
rather than war. We'll do the war crime minute later.
All right. All right. Also, speaking of war crimes, this this is not intended for individuals under age of 18. There might actually be some Geneva Convention that was Lobos out.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a difference between the war crime minute
Bill's
and the
out
Nas
too.
minute. I thought they were both one and the same.
Alright, so let's go ahead and...
What is the flavor of this? Does it say, or does it just like
yeah, it was
bang
it
flavored?
was Power Punch.
Oh, Power Punch. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a special move, not a flavor.
I've got Victory Summer Love.
That's
Oh,
good.
by the way,
Yeah.
you should try one of those jelly beans. It's beer flavored.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you like
boy.
beer.
Yeah.
Bring beer.
You like the whole bag.
Oh, brown.
I've got,
In-
if you want
in
more, I've
Morrissey,
got...
just like a splash.
I've got like a
Splash.
splash.
Like a little, like, baby. Like something you would feel comfortable giving to
Alright.
a child.
It smells like the island fruit one.
Do you have a cup?
It does.
I
which is
do
to say it
have-
smells like corn syrup.
Alright.
And,
Do the ingredients list.
Okay. Yeah, this one has a lot of ingredients.
Exciting flavors.
Let's see.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of?
Like the aroma.
Cherry cough syrup. Like Robitussin.
Oh, good. I despised Robitussin so much when I was a
Yes.
child. I would pretend not to be sick
Oh wow.
and go to school because I didn't want to drink Robitussin.
So there you
I
go.
can't-
I'm the last
I
minute.
can't pronounce
I'm
any of
gonna
that
drink
shit
it.
other than like the citric acid. So I'm
Yeah,
done.
well, I think one of them had water in it. Like that was an ingredient.
Okay.
So,
That seems really unlikely.
Yeah. That would
so
actually be
here's
healthy.
to 1 years of fireballs in the back.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Bear fur and
That whole
double
year.
sword and
That's here for.
swords and
Thanks, John.
backhanded firebolts and great GMing.
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you guys for having me. I haven't been here for more than a couple of sessions, but it's been
Yeah.
awesome.
And for throwing spears when spears shouldn't have been thrown.
Throwing spears and slinging strong
Committing war
words
crimes
at
with
that.
spears over here.
Seriously.
yeah, there's been some.
Jeff War Crimes Isaacson.
That's my ring name.
Like him on Facebook.
Alright.
Thank you, too.
Wow,
It's a lot better than it smells.
that is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other flavor.
I'm not going to say that this is good, but I will say
Cherry?
that it's better than
It's
most of
not.
the
Yeah.
things that you make me
It's
put in my mouth.
it's a very sweet cherry.
It just
Yeah.
tastes like. You know, I don't know exactly what fructose looks like, but if I just had a handful of it,
Uh-huh.
that's what it would taste like.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
think that it's like if you imagine a
For
tree,
all that, it says it has
but
no
instead
sugar
of
in it.
like actual things growing
Yeah, it
off of
tastes
it, it's just like a
sugar-free.
molecule, and you just pluck the
Yeah,
molecule,
and
put
put
it
it
into a
out.
basket,
No, no.
and then you're in like a
What?
commercial for like values,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah, and then like my wife and kid run up. And, yeah,
So bang, not a big fan of it.
I like that.
I
Not
like none of
torturous enough?
them, but I dislike. We should really probably keep a ranking, you know, like
That's
a
true.
thing on the board of like,
Yeah.
I like that I didn't immediately die from drinking it.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
Well, I like
give
that-
it like 5 or 10.
I like
Okay.
the can is red text on black. It
Uh-huh.
makes me think of like Angel Fire pages.
Or
back
bang.
in-
Yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing. Like,
Definitely good. Red on black.
Didn't we all?
I like that it's got creatine in it, and it's got no calories. It seems like it, you know,
It's
not
healthy.
not a bad pre gaming workout thing. You know, get some taurine in your body and just go ham. Do some squats. Gotta hit leg day with the bang.
All right.
Yeah.
Ryan also brought me this.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
I haven't tried it yet. I was
Okay.
waiting until after.
You might not want to get that big of a spoonful. I usually do like
Pretty-
little. I mean,
Remind me what's in this. It's peanut butter.
it's peanut butter.
Okay,
It's
peanut butter.
Quest peanut butter protein powder, and then just some Mootopia milk, which is also super high in protein.
Right.
Sometimes I'll even put creatine powder in there, but I'm glad I didn't for you.
A little bit would be fine. It's just when I would do it like regularly for workouts.
Yeah.
We also have a suspicious number of milkshakes around the room.
And I'm not sure if that dried out or not because it's been in the refrigerator. Yeah.
It's a bit. It's thick.
Uh-huh.
It's imposing.
I mean, that's what happens when you mix peanut butter and protein
Yeah.
powder together. Right?
But it's good. It has a good flavor. And I'm gonna have a little bit, and then like you recommended, I'll freeze
Yeah.
it. And try more later.
Yeah, so I mean, you're dealing with something like 240 calories, 30 grams of protein in that. So,
Cool. Well, unless anyone has any other orders of business, I'll make one more announcement,
Oh, go ahead.
which we
Mine's really minor.
have
Go ahead.
alluded to in a couple of past streams that we were making it official. We'll be participating in the Extra Life D&D Charity Marathon the first weekend of October 2nd through the 4th, 25 hours of Dungeons and Dragons. We are not playing for 25 hours.
How many
We
are
will
we
be
gonna play
playing.
for?
We're going to be playing Saturday nights for about 3.5 hours, in which we will be doing another Dungeons and Dragons speed run.
What if we played for more than 3.5 hours?
What if?
It's actually really good at what
That's a great question, and we'll entertain that
Yeah.
at a time to be named later.
Let's
I will-
do it right now in front of everyone.
I will say that I
Commit to
love
it.
sleeping.
Uh-huh.
We could start earlier.
Yeah, but
I don't know how
it's
you guys
for-
feel about that. But
Is there a
I
specific
work
time
Sunday
window?
morning, so I
Oh,
can't
you
do
work
late.
Sunday?
Oh.
But I don't. But I can.
I'll tell you what, we're going to work on the time, but we're going to play on that Saturday, which is October the 3rd, and you guys should tune in. And once again, we'll be taking donations that affect the game and that go to charity.
boy.
So it's going to be a fantastic time.
What church is you going to?
It's going to the Extra Life charity.
That's a good charity.
It is. It's a really good charity, Ryan.
You're so right.
That
Ryan.
it is, Brendan.
Ah.
Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun.
You didn't maintain the eye contact.
I made eye contact with Squeaky.
Anyway.
Anyway, if you want more updates on that, please like us on Facebook. Which I believe there's a link a little bit further down there. And of course, we'll be talking about it more here on Twitch and on YouTube in the weeks to come. Should be a great time. You had one thing.
Yeah, I already asked you. If anyone sees an extra white and black D6 running around, let me know. 'Cause I seem to have-
D6?
yeah, I seem to have misplaced one.
I mean, I have a bunch of them if you want one.
Do you have the number you had before? I don't want to just take one with you.
Well, no, I bought one of those pound of dice bags.
Oh, I see.
I have one of those.
I mean, I usually keep my dice pretty together, so it's doubtful that it's yours. But
Yeah, I'm usually the same way. I don't know what happened.
I don't. It doesn't
They don't
look
look
like
like-
it's the same color of white.
I forgot. I need to go
Those
to
look a little more
game shop.
white.
These look a lot more worn too. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out for mine. Thank you though.
You can always check Pillow's stool. You
Okay.
never know.
In which case, go to Rachel's house.
Oh, that's true. I need to take a shovel.
I need two things from you, Herbie.
What?
I need two things from you.
This is one of them.
And a pencil,
Okay.
as always.
I realized after last time that I desperately need to go to a game shop and buy just a pile of D8s for my smite, but I'll do that in the weeks to come.
No, you won't.
You know, on
We'll just keep saying
Amazon,
that each week.
on Amazon for $20 you can buy a pound of dice.
I don't think I need that many. There's a cap on how high mine can go, and it's not a pound.
Well, I mean, but that gives you all the D8s you need. You're probably gonna spend like $10 on D8s anyway.
Yeah, well,
They're kind of misformed and defective dice. So,
so they all roll like the same thing every time.
It's like I got the D6
Hey.
that's just a circle. So
Nothing painted on it.
No.
You're really
How about a
selling-
marble?
you're really
It's not
selling it.
marble.
You sure it was a D6 and not a D1?
You're really selling the pound of dice right now.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I'll take one.
What would a D1 look like?
It'd be like a coin, and then you flip it over, and it just.
That would be a D2.
It disappears.
It disappears.
Oh.
There's a bag of holding on the other side.
All right. Well, speaking of dice, let's
Spinning
roll some initiative.
Oh yes.
Oh, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Facing off a
Ooh.
spectral Sorcerer-Queen.
Oh wow, natural 20.
What?
Oh,
Natural 5. Natural
Five.
5. Okay, hang on.
Natural 520.
There's
No,
that.
this was
What's
for
your
you.
total,
That's from
Bill?
you, Trey.
yeah, you have to.
21.
Mark.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh no. Do you have to put one of those things in your mouth?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I know. So he didn't want to stick it in for a 20.
Which one's that?
Beggars can't be choosers.
I want to try this beer one.
You did
Oh,
put
the big
adult
one is here,
content
but you
on
have to
for
try
your
out every
stream,
crit
didn't
and fail. You have to only one.
And half of them are
Well, that's the one
terrible.
I'm trying then.
Half of them are bad, half of them are good.
Actually, at least half of them are terrible because some of the normal flavors are pretty terrible
Yeah.
too. Well, you're
I
not.
think I can tell because I just.
What color?
Look at
What color
Oh,
was
it's
it?
banged flavored.
It was bright green.
So
So it's
does
either-
it taste good or terrible?
It's either long clippings or lime, and actually long clippings that's not too bad.
It's not as bad as stinky socks or
Yeah,
barf.
I've got either canned dog food or chocolate pudding.
I'm gonna go with long clippings, but it's still sweet.
You
So-
got the dog food, huh?
I got dog food.
But hey, we know the next chocolate one's safe.
Do we?
Oh, rancid. Polo, how do you do it?
Cade, what's your initiative?
Yeah, that was sweet.
15.
15.
It's literally the only good initiative roll I've ever done in this game.
Great job.
Yep.
And then, is that really a polo smell or is that a bean smell?
Is that just all the shit
If
that
I
Ryan
was-
brought?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So,
Yes.
for my party members, I don't care about you. But you guys should all be aware. Now that,
Chloe, you want to go outside?
now that I'm outed as a Templar, my aura of protection
Sandy doesn't know.
is on. No, you do. Because she just screamed, "You're a Templar!" And I said, "I'm a Templar!" That's like the conversation that just happened. Anyway, I have aura of protection, so if any of you are within 10 feet of me, at any time, you gain a bonus on your saving throws equal to my charisma modifier. So,
Great.
Where's your
Bear that in
charisma
mind.
modifier?
Charisma modifier, I don't fucking know. 5. Plus 5.
Nice.
You're
You
a
have
great
20
team.
What?
charisma?
Oh, no, that's my saving throw.
Yeah, I do that all the
How
time.
about 2?
Plus 2.
Oh,
Like how you knew the conversion in your head.
it's an easy conversion to make.
It's just always 20.
Yeah.
Antoria, what's your initiative?
21.
21. Do you have...
Curses. He wins again.
I'm pretty sure. Go away. Matt.
Free taste shake.
Excellent.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I still have that disgusting...
Now my beard tastes like lawn clippings.
Oh.
Mm.
I need to wash my mouth out with bang.
Dude, wow.
Gross.
Wow,
Ooh.
desperate times.
Oh, yeah, well...
We're just gonna die at the table one day.
I mean, that also would probably boost viewership.
Yeah. As long as like Bang didn't sue us for broadcasting it.
That one,
Okay, well, you know-
that one viewer would finally be satisfied.
I want to go out with the bang.
Oh.
Was there someone who expressly wants you dead?
What's
Yes.
the name? Sexy
Yes,
nurse or
sexy
something?
nurse.
Yeah,
Oh.
Of course, then they'd stop watching because.
Yeah, so they want you dead in a friendly way.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
there was someone who would just like legitimately.
So-
We got
hated
stuff
you.
going on?
Yeah, so here's what we
There's
got.
people that legitimately hate
Yeah.
That's good. I feel like that's how you know you're rising to internet stardom.
When we were doing last year's Drunk Souls, there were some people that legitimately hated me. And so I enjoyed reading the comments.
Yeah, those are good.
That's awesome.
Okay, so you see these more wispy, wraithy looking
Yeah,
guys.
this
Yes.
guy.
Those things can fly, and they appear as incorporeal as the queen that they serve. Each one of them is going to move 10 squares closer to the party.
That
And I think that
potentially-
forward one will probably close in with Cade.
I think all 3 of them could get there in 10 squares.
Oh, excellent.
How many did that one move already?
Just 10.
It's 10 feet.
10 squares feet.
Fuck!
So put him back here?
Yeah.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on.
Wait, was it 10 feet or 10
It was 10
Squares.
Squares, okay, yeah.
Two.
I guess they're flying.
And they can
Squares
fly through
aren't
stuff.
quite lined up between this and that, so I'm kind of having to fudge it a little. Sorry.
So it's 5 feet from that level to the next level.
Right, but the squares are like this, like.
Oh, so there is a line of white right there that counts as a movable square.
Mhm.
Just one, it looks like.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kinda shifted.
Yeah, 3.
Like there's a skeleton in that
4,
row.
5,
to
6,
illustrate.
7, 8. Yeah, that one could get there.
Well, then the closer
One,
one absolutely can.
2, 3. Yeah, the middle one I'm not even worried about. 4, 5,
Die.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he got there. And this one, of course. Are they all just going for him? He's the only one I think they can reach anyway.
I'm gonna say, well, that closer one can probably reach you, right?
No.
He'd
I
have, to
see how
fly,
it is.
he'd have to fly through his attack of opportunity range to do it. Probably.
Wait, would he?
Well,
No.
hold on.
1 square.
2 squares to get to me. Oh, that's right.
He's
you-
not so bright that he would think to do that, though. They're pretty mindless. Die, die, die.
I did
Type
draw
of
a
specters.
This one could.
fair bit of attention to
Isn't the
myself.
attack when you leave?
Yes, this is true, and
But-
she's
But
just
they are all 3 on
announced her
one, and there's no
rage.
reason to
So all
fight.
3 of them are going after Cade.
Very well.
And one connects with a life-draining claw that sweeps through your very soul.
Oh, that sucks.
It does.
It might not.
Level drain!
Yeah, it might just
Yeah.
heal you. You might just feel better.
Yeah. Can I borrow a pencil from somebody?
I have a stash of mechanical pencils.
Same.
So
I'll
no.
take one to keep if someone wants to donate. Really?
Are you gonna bring it back?
Well, yeah. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
Okay, you take 5 points of damage. Give me a con save.
also,
Oh,
A shield
excuse me.
appears
I'll
around
be
him and
using
takes
this
5
for
points of
D&D.
damage.
Oh, goodness.
They're
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do I still con save?
What? It's better than none.
No, you don't.
Here, Herbie.
Thanks, buddy.
What?
You can't say that until your turn. Antoria, speaking of which, it's your turn. Zammy, you're up next.
Okay.
Alright. Toria begins an elaborate-ish gesture after taking a step back.
More turtle!
I need a dinner plate.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh, I threw it away. No one's allowed to cast Fireball anymore.
I don't know where they
Good luck, guys!
Yeah, I don't see
Are they underneath?
I looked through this stuff. It's not there.
Oh boy.
So, we need to start developing like cooperative attacks here. Like Marcus can give Antoria a boosty and throw him up in the air, and then he turns into the war turtle.
Does a double sow cow
And
just
then lands on
So
There's nowhere else that
Chrono
would be if it's
Trigger,
not on the
team
table.
attack.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll do X slash.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can't believe we lost those.
Right,
Those
yeah.
were really awesome.
Unless it was.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Marvin's the guy in the Suikoden team up where he hurts the party
Yeah.
during the
All
co-op.
the other spell effects were gone too.
Thank you. Alright, Fireball is the bigger one, right? This guy?
It's the one that looks like a fireball.
Alright, Toria actually move back 2 squares before doing this, and then...
To be fair, there is another one that looks like a fireball.
That is a flame burst.
No, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Wow.
Get
That
out
is
of this.
Wow, that is
session.
extremely neat. As if they were arranged for that purpose.
Great.
Alright, he is going to go ahead and cast that. DC 15 savey throw
Yeah.
against Dex.
So I'm gonna roll
Is
these.
that a paper towel? Did I get like half of that? Or
Yeah,
something?
I brought that out just for.
You have three. You have three
My hands are
specters
little.
and 6 skeletons making saving throws.
Thank you.
Just in case anyone else needs it.
Did you say pizza bread?
I got a pizza sandwich.
Excuse you. What is a
$5.
pizza?
That's not a real.
So what is it?
You ordered a pizza. and
Meatballs,
folded it.
Italian seasoning, Italian sauce, or whatever, red sauce, cheese, mushrooms.
What am I trying to make?
DC 15 Dex.
All right, well.
It's on the, yeah, it is. It's on
On
the
the-
corner.
A wave of flame engulfs the middle of the
You know
room.
where
That's a
BJ's
big
is?
area. Across from Home Depot.
Across from Home Depot.
I don't feel that way. I guess.
It's right next to 183, or 183 in Mopac.
Oh, okay.
It's in that
Yeah,
order.
okay.
Yeah, there's like a Greek place there. No.
They all die, right?
We'll see.
I assume that clears the battlefield.
Would be nice.
How much
We shall
damage did you
see.
do?
29 or 14.
29 or 14. Okay. Each of the skeletons goes up in a wail of ash and bone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The specters seem a little singed, but relatively unfazed.
Alright. Toria will move back to about where he was before, and end his turn.
Very well.
Zammy, you're up.
Alright.
Do I have any skeletons alive?
We have 1.
Yeah!
Damn it!
All right.
That dude's getting a promotion.
Get in there, dude.
He wasn't in the fireball.
Sandy's not going to move from where she's at. She's going to lift up her staff. A bright blue light is going to extend out from it, hit you, and you're both going to be hasted, which means you get +2 to your AC, 2 times your movement speed, Dex save advantage, and you get an extra attack action each turn.
You can also use it for some other things that
But
maybe
it can
work.
only be one attack. You can't like multi-attack.
Damn it.
So,
We just attack the time real quick.
there's a downside though. When the spell ends, which is a minute later, you'll skip a turn.
Gotcha.
So
You're such a bard.
It's also worth
there's no way you're not a bard.
It's also worth mentioning if you don't want to do an extra attack, you can also disengage or move.
Yeah.
Or use an object.
Yeah.
You can pull the Zathis on us and attack and then disengage.
Yeah.
Notably, you can't cast another spell. That's your extra
it
action.
sucks for casters. It does almost nothing.
You can cast cantrips.
And that's
Not
it.
even
That's
cantrip for
actually
the
all she's
extra
gonna
action.
do.
It has to be a
Spectacular.
weapon attack. It has to be a weapon attack for the extra action. Even cantrips are denied you. It's like,
Wow.
well, okay. No hasting spellcasters.
Alright, well, the remaining skeleton will, of course, waddle in and swing a iron sword towards Antoria.
Alright.
Is your AC single digits, right?
No. Toria just kind of leans out of the way a little bit.
And then the queen herself.
Oh yeah, she gets turns.
Yes, she does.
Oh, that's funny.
So she's gonna do this. With a wave of her hand, the statue on the left, the Earth Drake, tilts its head. No, that one.
The green one.
Yes. It's not gonna actually rotate. Its head, however, tilts to look towards you guys.
Is it? Do you have like movable parts?
I don't. I'm sorry. I'll try better next time.
Oh no.
It's not Earth.
And a wave of lightning bursts out.
This is bullshit. So don't forget, +2 your saving throw.
Yes. Question. No
Yes.
spells cast by either of them, right?
It was not a spell cast,
Okay.
no.
Just making sure.
Yep. Give me a dex save.
Alright, as the lightning blasts forth, a golden shield of runes appears around Antoria, giving him lightning resistance.
Oh!
Then he'll make a saving throw with +2, it sounds like.
I like that Antoria kind of has a solution for everything.
I know, it's actually really astounding.
Yeah.
So I've actually
I just wish I had more than one
I
reaction.
should quit telling him what the encounter's gonna be.
Got a 22. I guess that saved.
Yes.
I hope so.
Sorry?
20.
That saves as well. So you both managed to duck out of the way of the blast. However, you do still take a bit of a scorch.
I'm going to use my shield bearer react to take 0 damage.
Spectacular. Okay.
Boing.
Without your resistance factored in, you're going to take 11 points of damage.
So it drops to 5 with resistance.
Yep.
The 5 points bounces around between the gold shield and the inner orange shield that appears during normal damage, and basically just about nothing happens.
What a show!
I know. Like, Antoria's a dickbag.
Let's.
He's a light show dickbag. Lights everywhere.
22 damage became 3.
Yeah.
That's
Was
why
your
I have no problem fireballing you.
I don't have a problem with it. It's everyone else I worry about.
We all know who the real threat is.
Okay.
She then rises from her throne and, wafting through the air, floats out to meet you. She
far?
can move 8 squares.
Okay.
She's actually medium-sized. She's just larger for
2,
presentation.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. She's just gonna line up right behind them.
She lines up right there.
Okay.
And now that she's really closed in, you can really tell how the years have not been kind. You know, she's a dead ghost of a monster queen, but also it's not a great day.
She's bad.
She did not put her face on this
Yeah.
morning.
Gotcha.
Or ever.
She's not been visited by the Avon salespeople in quite a while. They don't think
Well,
this part of Athos.
to be fair, there are Terex upstairs.
Well, that's true.
Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Plus,
Oh, we're
Plus
within
2,
range
right?
of you, though, right?
I am.
What's
You're
the
not.
range?
Just 10 feet around him. It's only
no.
me, actually.
Does it hit me too?
I'm
I'm kind of far.
actually no, it doesn't hit you.
Okay.
18! That's gotta be good enough.
Wisdom 22.
17?
8.
That's good, right?
Perhaps it's because she has such enmity for Hamanu, but for just a moment, your will breaks. You are frightened.
I actually think I cannot be.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'm wrong.
That might be a paladin thing.
It sounds paladin-y.
It does.
I may not have it yet, though.
Yeah, I think you might have the poison and disease thing.
Yeah, I'm immune to the disease. I don't think I'm immune to fear. Yeah, no, totally.
Spectacular.
Yeah, you need to be 10th level for that.
Well,
Is that the sound you make for fear?
Yes.
You shit your pants?
So what does that do?
let's refresh everyone's memory on what frightened does.
It makes you sad.
Is it just like
I need
this?
the Final Fantasy Tactics tutorial noise. If you know, you can prepare.
A little guy
Learn
walks out.
foresee for battles.
Frightened. Let's see. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of that fear.
That doesn't sound very bad at all.
Well,
It doesn't say you have to run away.
yeah, that's true.
I was gonna joke, I'm like, oh, it's probably just disadvantage. I mean, pretty much is.
Disadvantage on attack rolls blows, but
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Kate, it's your turn. Marcus, you're next. Actually, would you give me Sielba real quick so I could show chat a little bit closer what she looks like?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You unlocked a new bestiary entry.
Should probably have the other. Yeah, there we go. Focus. Focus.
How long does frightened last?
That's a great question. I'll let you know when it goes away.
All right.
You can try to make a save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay. Well, but it doesn't affect my ability to like do other shit. So.
No, you just have to comply by the rules
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
game.
Right. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. Yeah, so I am going to... I'll start my turn by casting Vow of Enmity against her, since she wants to...
She's here to party.
Down. Yeah. So I'm going to use Vow of Enmity on her, which is a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I guess I can't move towards her, so I'm going to hook a javelin at her.
Do you have a vow of enmity you'd like to utter?
Fuck you.
I've said a lot of things to her so far. I don't know what wouldn't be redundant, but probably something like.
And remember to say it in a frightened tone of voice.
Your mother's name. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Antori gets a point of inspiration.
No, it'd probably be like recoiling.
Yeah.
back
Antori
with
gets a
my
point of
shield
inspiration.
forward,
All right.
while I'm had my spear out. Like maybe I'll just throw a javelin instead.
I'm gonna just put this away.
Bad hair day might be catching.
Maybe not. But I'll
see
just
the queen
say,
again really quick?
you know, like,
Sure.
Go ahead.
Ghost of a Pretender, die again, and I'm gonna throw a spear at her.
Except in a high-pitched girly voice.
Yeah.
Ghost of a Pretender!
So I have advantage on attack rolls against her and disadvantage from Frank. So
You
does
just
that
roll
become
normal.
Okay.
Yeah, any
Yes.
number of disadvantages and advantages cancel out to 0.
Gotcha. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to take someone's advice.
Are you giving her a mustache or something?
No, I was trying to block out the background so to focus on the foreground so that they could
Oh.
actually see the miniature. Actually, it might be a lot easier if they just show it to the better quality camera.
Well, I'm gonna throw this at her while you play around, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, this is serious business, not a game.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My first
That's
one,
dead.
which I
I got
assume is a miss.
Oh, you got it.
No, hang on. I can.
You gotta make a scary noise, you're putting them that close to the camera.
Oh God!
There you go. Go.
Dude,
I think it's
a
blurry,
little
though.
bit too far. A little bit towards you.
closer.
Yeah, that's perfect.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Lobos.
Sure.
You're the best.
Do I get a point of inspiration?
I should have known Lobos would just do it the first try.
So first one is 10, which I assume is a miss.
Yes,
Um,
that is correct.
so I have all sorts of attacks over here.
Now you got 2
No
more.
reason to stop. 11.
That also is not a hit. Your javelins just whiz on by.
15. So,
I'm sorry?
15 was my last one.
15 will actually hit.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I did it. 7 damage.
7 damage. It doesn't look like it completely. So, what happens is it looks like it slows down as it passes through her and then emerges out the other side. She
Right.
doesn't seem terribly phased by it.
Gotcha.
Was that your extra attack too?
Yeah.
Does Marcus notice this?
Give me a perception check.
Marcus,
Not surprised.
get the beans.
Yeah!
Brown one's safe, go for it.
Unsurprisingly,
I'm
Marcus
not
was
gonna
not paying attention.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's my
I
turn.
got 2.
Do I whiz save at the end of my turn?
Yes.
Just stick your finger in that.
4.
Horde does not save, I'm
still,
sorry.
Still a little spooked.
You are
Okay.
quite a scared of pants.
I got yellow, which is either caramel corn or moldy cheese.
I think you gotta eat it first before you.
Yeah, it's the only way to tell if you gotta eat it.
But what?
You can eat it after,
Alright.
as long as he eats it.
I need to know what the
You can eat it in a
options
couple
are,
of years.
so-
Oh no! Oh yeah, I thought you said you can only tell once you've eaten it. Okay. Moldy cheese.
Oh,
I hate caramel.
Need some bang?
Yeah, wash it down with some bang.
But this is good though, we're narrowing out the bad
my
ones.
God.
More and more likely.
Bang.
Yeah, we're narrowing out the
Beans
box
do
so
a
I don't
really
have to
good
have
job
any.
of being disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm casting no attack roll spells during this
How would they do
entire
that?
Marcus, it's your turn.
I remember when
Marvin,
Harry
you're up
Potter
next.
came out. They're pretty
All right.
convincing.
Alright.
I like that you didn't want to wash it out with bang, which is really
No.
something to say about bang.
No, I rolled a 1. I deserve it. Alright, I'm attacking Mr. Skeleton.
Bad me! Bad!
Attacking what? I'm sorry?
I'm attacking Mr. Skeleton
Okay.
with 23.
23 will absolutely hit.
Alright, let's see. 13 damage.
He erupts in a perfect shower of bone and splinter.
Okay, now I'll move up here and attack the rightmost specter.
Okay.
My perspective.
Perspective.
22.
22 will hit. What are you swinging with, by the way?
My greatsword.
Okay.
Sorry. Slash damage.
That is fine.
Magic, right?
15 damage. Huh?
It's magic too, right? That might matter.
It's +1.
This is the one that you used to have a name and talked in your brain?
Yes.
Okay.
It now glows blue.
That
Yes.
sounds magic-y.
That
Yeah.
sounds fairly magical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or there's just Christmas lights on it. 15 damage.
Well, one way or the other, your blade tears a blue streak of fire through its wispy form.
Okay. Is it still standing?
It is.
And I'll take my extra attack.
It beans.
God damn it!
Oh!
Alright,
Oh,
let's
it's
see.
so
An
satisfying.
actual
People
critical
just fail
failure. I think
something
we actually
else.
need a whip and fumble roll.
10 is a fumble roll.
Yup. 10?
10.
Yeah.
10, you trip up. You swing a little wide and you fall prone.
Okay.
You have so much extra movement and haste, you can just stand right back up.
That's true.
It's
can't-
only,
it's
true.
It's
You
only
can't do that.
15. It's only 15 movement out of 60.
It's really not that bad.
Good thing I
Didn't even see him fall. I just kind of
opportunity.
Marvin, you're up.
Alright. Like that. Uh-oh.
He had
I
some
got the
bad
light
physics
green.
for a moment.
Oh, he had the other light green and he liked it.
But
so
is
you're
there
doomed.
only 2 of each?
Yeah.
You're doomed.
Well,
It's
No, I
Bill.
see another light green in there.
Oh no, yeah. There's
There
more.
is multiple.
Yeah, multiple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There's multiple.
New long.
But there's no
clipping.
guarantee that they give them evenly.
It's a random
so-
assortment.
That's evil.
God.
It's entirely bad. Like,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Oh my god! So this is long
Yes.
clippings. I mean, this is either long clippings or lime.
If you like unsweetened tea, you might get off okay. Long clippings aren't that bad.
As I say, they
That's
have
long clippings.
they
That's
have
not-
grass.
that's
in
not
the
too
bad.
bad.
Yeah,
I've chewed on grass before.
This
I'm
is
like,
tea.
no.
Not so sure.
Tasty grass.
Hello, Polo.
It's like sugar grass.
Marvin.
I'm going to throw a scorching ray at the ghost girl. I'm going to use Tides of Chaos for advantage.
Okay.
19.
19. That'll hit.
Alright, 7 points of fire damage. Did it look like it hit her?
That's a great question. Let me flip back over to the Ghost Girl entry.
Resists Marvin. Yes.
How much was it again?
7 fire.
7. She seems not even to notice that there's been any fire.
Okay. I will then fire 1 at the Spectre here.
One Lobo speed up one.
Yeah. 10.
10 does not hit.
And the third one, 28 or 27.
27
Yeah.
to hit?
Yeah.
That will absolutely hit.
For
Good
12
lord.
points of fire damage.
Double sixes.
And do you want me to? Can I recharge Tides of Chaos for Wild Magic?
Sure, let's get the party started.
Oh, good.
Well, I need to roll a 1 on your wild magic.
Uh-oh. If I roll a 1 on Wild Magic,
Does that count as a?
I think that's just part of the chart.
Yeah, it's
I
part of
know.
it.
I know.
He gets a jelly bean for that.
I
oh,
know.
here we are.
I'll get a jelly bean for that.
A 1 on D100? Yeah, you definitely should.
Oh yeah. That is pretty extreme.
Zesper says her house smells nice, oddly nice without Polo.
You guys hear some faint music. Ethereal music emanating from me.
Good.
Oh, but
Wait, if
what's
it's
all the
ethereal,
ones you
does it
roll
affect
at
the
the start
card?
of each turn.
Ooh, that
They start like.
sucks. What's 100?
100 is you
Jam
gain
into
all
it.
your sorcery points.
Not your
Oh,
spell
they start
slot.
dancing.
I'm
good.
done.
Yeah.
Okay. The Specters are going to go. The one facing off with Marcus will take a swing.
I'll give it disadvantage.
What is your AC right now, by the way? Oh, excuse me?
I'll give it disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Fair.
I'm within range of your thing, right? What do I get? +2 AC.
It's a saving.
It's
Plus 2 AC from haste.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've got +2 AC from haste.
I have 21 armor class.
Good lord. Just. Other takes a swing at Cade. What's your AC right now? Sorry.
My 21.
21. It still manages to connect.
That's a high AC.
Feel
Well, I
it.
have
They
haste on.
both got haste.
Oh, what is that? +2 AC?
Yeah.
Feels
Still 19 AC.
spectral
Pretty
claws wrenching through your form once again.
Yeah,
You take 12 points of damage. Give me another con save.
Oh,
Can't do it this time. Sorry.
And who's behind all that mess? I made my standing.
I'm behind all that mess.
Yeah. That one will take a little float back and take a swing at you.
Alright, this one?
Yep.
Alright.
14 on the con save.
14. You managed to fend off Death's Grasp once again.
Oh, good.
And what is your AC right now? I'm sorry.
16 or 21.
16 or 21. Its claws bounce right off of your shield.
Oh. Well, wait.
Does
Did
he
I
have to
need,
use
did I
it?
need the
Yeah.
21?
You did not.
Okay. Never mind.
I know how it works.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, and, it's your turn.
Oh. Interesting.
Jam, you're up.
Arcana check to see if Dispel Magic would free him from his fear. If that's applicable.
Sure.
Okay.
How long is haste last?
Got a 19 on the Arcana check.
You're absolutely certain that that would free
Well,
him.
as long as I'm
Alright.
That's
Toria
That's
unleashes
not
a
bad.
short burst of orange light towards Cade. Is it a... Oh, I need to roll, sorry. I'll roll first. Ooh. Any spell on him is dispelled, no matter what spell level. I rolled a natural 20.
You are no longer frightened.
Oh.
Hamanu be praised.
Seems.
Oh, yeah.
20?
20. It's one.
Oh yeah, it's
Is it be good or
20!
bad?
Yeah!
I don't suppose you'd volunteer to take this one
Nope.
for me.
Herbie, you have
That
always
would be a
skipped
very
out. You
off-taking
always
decision.
skip out. Man, this is a jellyfish. You've got no excuse for skipping out on a jellyfish.
That was the last time Herbie ever came to me.
Yeah. don't ruin this. I need a Toria.
Never seen again.
Light green.
Oh, that odds are good that it's
no,
It's
lime.
not.
It's lawn clippings or lime. Or, yeah, it's that green. It's not the other
Oh,
one.
they're both pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm not doing too
Oh, they
bad.
have
Booger. Oh my god.
Wait, light green
Lawn
could,
clippings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
could have been booger.
So I actually got a handful of them and stuck
Yeah, it's
them
just
in
like
my mouth
drinking unsweet tea.
Oh, really?
Just like
and
the Harry
chewed
Potter
it,
one
and it
was.
was. I had the most unsavory combination of flavors.
Has some weird hints of apple to it.
Anything else?
Oh, right, sorry. Actually... Nope, I'll stand pat. And that was an abjuration spell, so Antoria's shield flares back to almost maximum strength.
Good, I don't have to waste a spell slot. That was a spell that will remove fear, but it really didn't work.
All set?
Yep.
Zammy.
Alright. I am going to go ahead and cast.
Spell Sorcerer's-Queen.
Yeah. I just happen to have it in my
I never
pocket.
thought that would come up.
While her staff is still glowing like the same light blue that they're covered in right now for their hastiness, she shoots out a dagger of ice forms and then shoots out and lands right on the Sorcerer-Queen.
Okay.
Attempts to hit her. She gets a dex save, and if she saves, nothing happens.
Let's see.
Oh, the DC is 15.
Let's pretend that I didn't even decide to roll. What happens?
Alright, then the dagger explodes, piercing her and then doing 2d6 cold to everything within 5 feet of her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cold damage on undead.
Yeah, probably not great.
I've been teasing him all day on Facebook. It's like, yeah, good timing on your cold mage. Let's do some
So, want me to roll some numbers?
I do.
Don't
Alright.
sweat. It's the only time in Athos cold will not be vulnerable instead of resistant.
Snake eyes.
Just survive this fight, you're good.
So, 7 piercing damage, magical if that matters,
Okay.
and then 6 cold damage, also magical.
Okay. The Sorcerer's Queen's ghost seems completely and utterly unimpressed. However, a faint tinkling of crystal shards and snowflakes falls daintily over the specters. And the one next to Marcus shatters.
Perfect.
He had a snow allergy.
He did.
And then I'll move this time. Is this walkable? Or is this like wall kind of? Like
No.
I'm still.
Leave it.
I was like sketching stuff when I walked in, so that's why I'm still at the entrance pretty much.
Yeah.
So
You'll be
He's
arrested
still drawing.
in due time. So yes, that path is a walkway, but there's a wall entrapping the
Oh.
space where the poster board is.
okay, so then
Like you can see into the room, you just can't go outside of the.
I don't want
banks.
to go outside. I'm just gonna walk along
Alright.
the edge here. Excellent.
I don't see why you wouldn't want to leave. There's a big scary ghost.
I could leave,
Yeah.
but it's interesting. I want to see what these statues are made of.
Sure.
Like they're made of gold.
I think there's a little bit more to them than that.
Yeah, that's not gold. Doesn't just do that.
Yeah. Last time I checked, gold doesn't shoot out lightning bolts.
kosherized rules.
Hey.
More corpses rise from the ground.
Jack skeletons.
Typical.
But they're not doing anything right now.
Okay.
Sielba, on the other hand, she
Sielba.
drifts in between where Marcus and Cade are.
Okay.
Casts back her head, opens her mouth,
Casting a spell.
and no.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I will let you know as soon as she casts a spell.
Some
But hopefully she will never need to cast a spell because she lets out a horrific wail, a sound unlike you've ever heard before.
Does
And
it
hope
sound like a banshee?
it sounds a little bit like a banshee, if
Just
you know what
wailing.
one of those is.
A banshee wailing?
A sound so desperately horrible that you would do anything to have it end. Everyone, give me a the Constitution saving throw.
That one reaches too, right? Even though I'm in the back.
Yes, this will reach everyone.
Cool.
17.
Is it thunder damage by any chance?
No.
Okay, just checking. All right.
I have +2 from you.
Yeah.
On save, on save.
Well, no.
No,
No,
it's
only-
advantage on save.
Only to
Oh,
Dex
dex
saves.
save.
check saves. Yeah.
Oh wait, I get your bonus,
You
right?
get my bonus.
26.
26, 19,
25.
16.
12?
12!
Is the 12 Ben Luckable?
Is that bad?
Absolutely is Ben Luckable.
Because you kind of winced when he said 16.
I wince whenever Bill opens his mouth.
We all really.
Aw. Yeah, it's Ben Luckable.
Like, what's my likelihood of bending the
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's.
I think you need a 4, buddy.
I think I need a
It's hard to believe she has the same save DC that we do.
Yeah,
so
I don't
it's gotta
think
be at
the
least a
DM
16.
should tell you exactly how close it is.
And I'm not going to.
You got a chance.
It's Ben Luckable.
Yeah.
What happens to me if
Well, if you had a copy of the Monster Manual, you'd know that.
Come on, let's get meta.
Alright.
What do you got?
Do it or don't.
I'll look at Entorian. Entorian.
As a reaction?
Alright, I won't do anything.
Oh, alright.
The...
Goodbye.
You explode.
Good lord.
Gosh.
This is really stressful.
Most of you managed to grit your teeth and push the
Thanks, Amani.
horrible... the horrible sound from your brain, like fingernails across a chalkboard, though, it leaves a mark as it leaves, dealing 10 psychic damage.
Damn.
Marvin, unfortunately, it's in your head to stay.
Forever.
You drop to 0 hit points and collapse to the ground.
Wait, does it instantly set me to 0?
It does.
Or does it do damage?
It's a banshee whale.
Drops you to 0 hit points.
So I can't use my
You
Psycho
cannot, I'm sorry.
And even my shield won't help because it would just pop through that and do.
Shield. Can I bend luck?
No!
Yeah, it's late for that.
To land
Hey,
nicely.
need a refresher on concentrated checks.
Alright.
DC.
Do I even have to roll for this?
How much? You took 10 damage. You need a DC 10 concentration check.
Pass.
Okay.
It's pretty hard for me to fail some.
It's hard until you take more than 20 damage, and it
Yeah.
becomes really easy, really fast. Oof. Well.
Indeed. And then a bolt of lightning erupts from the Earth Drake and hits Marcus.
Alright.
Give me a dex save.
I don't suppose it hits any skeletons or.
It does not, it goes over their heads.
Yeah, you got advantage.
Yeah, I got
Advantage?
advantage and +2. So.
Someone come shoot me some adrenaline.
Right to the heart.
Yeah.
24.
I'm pretty sure Marvin has no heart. 24!
I have so many hearts.
How nimble you are.
Not we're talking about in your chest, not your bag.
You duck out of the way, but you still take a mean hit to the chest. You take 15 points of lightning damage. Kate, it's your turn.
All right, let's fucking start this shit up now that I can move. Can I see the lightning bolt path thing, the spell effect?
No.
Thanks,
Sorry.
Herbie.
Oh, there it is. Hamanu be praised.
So
Yeah.
could I? Is it wide enough that I could hit the
Yay.
Wraith and her with it? Like, can you send it down like the middle of 2 squares, or? Well, actually, let me check the width. It'll say a number.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 5 foot width.
Yeah, and if it's
Most,
5,
most beams are 5 feet.
Yeah, if it's
In
5,
fact,
you
I'm pretty
can't
sure there are
aim.
none that are not 5 feet.
Okay. Then let's.
Like, aim it from where you are. If it hits 2, then you can hit 2.
Yeah. So
There you go.
I can hit her and that skeleton that's straight behind.
Just
her.
like it's paper, just bend it.
Yeah, I know. It's unlockable. I am going to. I'll start things off. I'm just going to point my spear at her, and a bolt of holy lightning will erupt out, just arcing through her towards the skeleton. They need to make and she's not having trouble with this, a dex save of 13.
So who all is getting this? I'm sorry.
Her and one skeleton.
Her and one skeleton.
Yep.
Okay. What are they trying to hit?
13 dex
Okay.
save, and a half if they save.
Okay.
Half damage.
Give me some results here.
I just roll. I just do the damage roll once.
That is correct.
That's how we've been rolling with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. 12, 13, 18.
The and this is radiant damage. Is that correct?
This is actually lightning damage. I think.
Lightning damage. Okay.
Yeah, lightning damage.
Then, as a matter of fact, she seems not terribly bothered by it. However, the skeleton erupts into sparks.
Bye, buddy. And she's close enough that I'm just going to follow up with all of my attacks.
Okay.
Which I have advantage on now. So, let's start off with. Yeah. So 28 for my first one.
That'll hit.
24 for my second one.
Yes, sir.
And 25 for my third one.
That sounds good. This is all with your spear.
This is with my spear, which
Okay.
is magic.
Step.
Here you go, Entari.
Is that Zathis?
It's a little flash.
You made a little.
Yeah, Team Hamanu. Go.
Whatever, he's been saving you guys'
Yeah,
asses.
Team Hamanu.
What a good guy.
It looks like a lion. Wow.
He's the lion. It's his thing.
Ah.
It's his theme. First one is 8 damage from the first one.
She seems to take the full run of it.
8, then 7, and then on the last one I'm gonna pump her full of radiant damage.
Wow. Thank you.
So 5, and then let me check out my divine smite real quick.
1d8 base, another d8 if she's
So it's
undead.
2d8 base
Oh,
for
2d8, sorry.
1, but then I get +1 to that, so I can if I use it to another spell level. So I'm gonna ditch a level 1 slot and a level 2 slot for the max 5d8, and then damage increases by 1d8 on fiends or undead. So I assume that she counts towards that.
She does.
Can you do multiple spell slots to it?
Spooky
Yes.
and
Oh.
scary.
Yeah, there's just a cap.
Oh, there's a
5.
cap, got it.
I'm gonna borrow some of your
Okay.
d8s.
I have
Anyone
about
else have
one.
any d8s they want to use?
One.
Sure. I have a good d8. It's very lucky.
Oh, good. I need one more if anyone
I have
has
another good d8. It's also lucky.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All of Hardy's die are lucky.
No, not all of
Rated.
them. There are certain ones that I do not trust.
So 8, 16, 22, 28, 29, 34, 40 damage.
40 damage.
Radiant.
Radiant damage.
This one's mine. And then you have the fancy ones, you have the plain ones, right?
I had a plain one, the white one.
Oh god, that's how you lost your die in the first one.
Me.
So you're done.
Yeah, there we go.
Describe your killing blow.
So I'm basically just gonna like barrel into her and just be like lancing her a couple of times.
Okay.
And then once she's down, I'm gonna crane her head back. I'm gonna be like, I'm Cade Valarius Demetrius of House Hulano, and in Humano's name, you die. And then I'll sling those embers off my shield, which is now like fully emblazoned with the lion.
Yeah, it's fucking radiant.
Yeah.
Cool.
What a good dude.
Well,
Well, Marcus,
Well, there we go. Cool.
What? They don't fucking disappear.
it's not their turn.
Oh. They disappear on their turn.
Well,
They might try to run away. Valkyrie profile, I have 3 turns to live. after
That's
the
true.
rest.
Yeah, good point.
Marcus looks disappointed. Steps up to attack one of the Specters.
you get to attack Cade.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm running on empty now, so it'd be a good time.
Well, this is one of those days.
18.
18 will hit.
But actually, this fight wasn't as expensive as I was expecting that.
Yeah, speak for yourself, man.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't lose anything. Oh, all your...
His life.
11 damage.
Oh, that. You're dead.
11 damage.
Dude, that
Which one is this on?
This middle one here.
Okay,
that removes
thanks.
temporary hit points also
Right.
then. Like if I stand
number
back
2.
Yeah, that's just
Attack number 2 is
Go
crit.
away.
everything that was in the way goes
Beans.
to 0.
Oh, man.
Also, it was a 19.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, actually it wasn't 19.
Oh, alright,
Because I crit on
alright.
19s.
Oh, okay, I guess that's true. Crit on 19, that's in my skill.
Only with great weapons.
Still.
Does that mean you have to
I've
have
never
a
seen you attack
beam?
with anything else.
No, it's like 19.
Crit. Bean time.
You
No.
get-
No,
you
he's
said
a
20.
21. Be fair.
So 1 or 20.
That was technically...
He rolls more d20s than anyone else anyways, but he eats
He
half the
does.
damn box. It doesn't matter.
26.
26 hits.
Oh, no, sorry, 26 damage.
Oh my god. Kill it.
Does he die?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
He's super dead.
And then, next one.
You can move because you've got haste.
Majestic.
I did.
Discreet. Oh my goodness.
I did move.
Oh, I forgot that wasn't one of our friends.
No, I am.
They all look the same to you, right?
we're cool.
Oh, I'll come help you.
I
possess the Phantom Train and instant kill it. That's from Final Fantasy.
Throwing an elixir.
Yeah. This one.
Because of that trick, I never knew that you could suplex the damn train. I never once didn't just possess it with a ghost.
This one takes 14 damage.
14 damage. Still in its tendrils. Marvin.
That's all.
I'm sleeping.
He's dead. Remember?
Oh, you're at 0. You don't have to roll if you're at 0.
I'm at 0.
Well, shoot. I should have a skeleton wobble over and stomp on your
There's
head.
quite a bit between him
Coup de
and...
grace.
Okay, the Spectre will take a swing at Marcus.
I'll give it disadvantage.
Well, I rolled a 5. That's a 6.
Could have been a 1, then it would have had to do.
It could have been.
They're shaken from
I'm-
the loss of their queen.
Oh, believe me, they are. Antoria.
Alright. Victoria will make a very brief gesture and vanish in a cloud of mist, reappearing back here. Quick medicine check to see if if Marvin's like okay, because I don't know that he
Sure.
only, I mean, all I saw was holy shit, he dropped in one attack.
Yes.
10.
He has a mysterious feathered beard on his face. And he's unconscious.
And there's music emanating from him.
Okay.
Yeah, there is music emanating from him.
Tarnia kind of shakes his head a little in frustration and then launches a bolt of fire at the Spectre. Which would be... After... Oh no, you can't do that. Never mind. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty cheap tonight, too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you have
D10s
it?
always look like D8s to me. 9 fire damage.
Kill it for me, Hardy.
Erupts in a burst of flame and just disintegrates into ash.
Terrific.
I'm gonna soak this so that you can get it out. Don't forget it.
Okay.
All
That's
done?
my turn.
Zammy.
Oh, just easy pickings now, huh?
Yep. Marvin's just right there.
Okay, it's not far off either. We can kill all the party villains.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Hello! What are you doing here? Alright, Polo is playing Cade now. Finally, things will go my way.
You did such a good job as Yarnath.
Hello!
Pooping on the couch.
Sammy will
Does he, like,
stick out her
stab
staff
all
and a
over?
ray of blue light will strike this skeleton dude.
Party villain.
No, it won't, 'cause that's a natural 1!
Oh!
Not a
You're
1!
using fucking the holy.
Give us a bean and a
By
magical
definition.
fumble.
2!
Two!
the perspective of the eco-terrorist.
That's fantastic because that means it hits an ally in range.
Excellent!
Literally everyone else on the planet.
How many allies are there in range?
PR could you
I'm not
What's the
ready.
range?
2, I get? Well, if you count behind me, all of them.
Ah,
But that's not the direction I was attacking at all, so...
What was the fumble result?
2.
A 2.
I'm
This-
attacking someone.
what kind of a spell was it?
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
Ray of Frost just picks a target, right?
Yeah.
Within range.
You say I tripped and then. Oops.
Give me a D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you still got mine.
Oh,
Thank you.
Maybe we should have Jeff roll it.
8.
8! Meow. You get cold.
Is there a
Let
dex
me
save or
roll
anything?
for it. No, no dex save for this.
Cox.
Yeah, just Cox. Nothing but Cox for you.
Finally.
This is the worst spell ever. Why did you memorize this?
10 damage, 10 cold damage. You feel a little chilly.
Also,
Also, your speed is reduced by 10 till next turn.
Oh no!
Yeah, but I'm hasted, so it's okay.
So it's a net gain.
Eat your bean.
Yeah. Sorry!
The remaining skeletons crumble into bone and
Oh.
Get out.
I meant to do that. That was me.
Yeah. Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah.
Ow.
Good job.
Count 3 over.
Did you eat your bean?
Yes.
Oh, I have not yet.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at what it. I'll look at the
Toriel
color.
will try the
It's
medicine
orange.
thing again since his
I
last
think
result
that's-
didn't seem terribly
Sure.
It tastes orange.
exciting.
What's the option?
Mango?
Natural
peach
1.
or
Give me a jelly
barf.
bean.
It's peach.
He appears to be at death's door.
So you got a good one.
I almost got bark, but I got peach instead.
I'm gonna like assess the area. Like, I don't know. Are there any remnants of the queen or anything, or did she pretty much disappear?
Two
So,
face is good.
when
I'm
she
at it.
burst, she sort of burst into smoke and wispy forms of skulls that just sort of disappeared into the walls. There's sort of a scorch mark on the ground, but nothing in the way of like physical
Good.
residue.
That's perfect. Then I'll.
That's what you're after.
Well, I don't want there to be like a skeleton laying there. Be like, well, that'll never come back. I'll just turn my back on this.
Yeah.
I'll head over to Marvin.
Kick him while he's down.
Yeah, let's curb stomp him. Like, well,
Why?
I think I've solved all the problems for today.
And Toriel looks up at you and is like, I'm not sure what's wrong with him. He just collapsed.
He's sleeping.
I'll pull my glove off.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
Let's see if I can figure it out. Knowledge Arcana, I guess? Question mark? Yeah, Knowledge Arcana. Let's do that.
I'll say it doesn't matter what's wrong with him. What matters is if
13.
Manu wants him back.
This doesn't appear to be a magical effect. He seems to just be dying.
This is actually good.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
a pretty
The funny
soft-
thing is, I had a really nasty one, and then I had a
Oh,
two face, and it
hands.
kind of counteracted.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll lay on hands.
That should be like an actual flavor.
Okay.
For 10 hit points.
10 hit points. Do I get a con bonus for that, or is it just 10?
It's just 10 hit points right across.
If he's back up, I'll start casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
It will take some time.
So does he come back? Like, does he like?
He does, yes. He just pops up.
Well, that's a relief.
No.
Like literally just.
Yeah. And I'll just put my glove on and go. I'm gonna immediately start investigating the room.
Excellent.
No time for bedside manner.
Marcus wants to look at this particular dragon statue over here.
They seem inert now. They seem as though they're crafted from solid gold, the parts that aren't bejeweled, like the wings and the eyes. They do seem to have some weird, like, as you've seen, the heads almost seem like they can pivot. It's pretty cool.
Sam's gonna go check out stuff too.
Cool.
Marvin is gonna go check out the throne.
That's not you.
That's He's like, he's up and immediately he's sprinting towards the well, I think I heard this.
Sure is walking this way, but until his Detect Magic's ready, he's kind of keeping his distance at about this point in the room.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be close to him, and I'm just gonna be visually assessing.
The throne is miraculously still in one piece. It looks like it was carved from a single block of obsidian, and it has the forms of drakes emerging from the armrest and the backing and all of that.
I'd like to put my hand on the throne.
Okay.
Is it
Cool to the touch.
Is it cool, like unusually cool?
It is
or?
not. I mean, it's sweet, but it's not.
Okay,
it's
it's not
not
like-
cold in temperature. No,
Alright.
as though a ghost has been sitting on it for 700 years.
Okay.
It's not like
He
that.
was really bored.
I want to use Knowledge Arcana to see if I can figure out what makes these statues work. That was actually really good. 23?
23. These appear to be animate forms of some kind, very, very specialized kind that
Kinda
you've
like
not encountered once before.
Golems or something?
Kind of like a golem, yes.
Okay.
As soon as Detect Magic finishes, both of the forms erupt with bright light.
I'm gonna.
As does this throne, as a matter of fact.
If I count perception, just looking for any. I mean, I know nothing magical is there, but just any remnant pieces of this old empire.
Sure.
Basically, anything that reminds people that this culture exists.
For you to smash.
We need to sniff that out.
And nothing in her remains or anything there with the scorch mark, I guess? Nothing around there?
Nothing.
Pretty much divided her
It's
into dust, you know?
it's basically
Fair
dust.
enough.
24.
But to that point, there was no body there when the smoke cleared.
Yeah.
So
24.
she seems not to be bothering you guys for now.
Well, hopefully she learned her lesson.
Alright. So the dragons are just absolutely irradiating magic.
Yes.
All their entire form.
Drakes.
Drakes. And they're just completely irradiating. Alright. Well, the dragons are magical. No
Drakes.
surprise. Drakes are magical. No
That's
surprise
right.
there.
And Toria would get it right.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah. So the throne also is radiating magic.
I'm taking
The
a look
although-
behind,
Yeah.
behind the throne.
Okay.
To see if there's anything behind there.
There is a double set of doors.
Oh, I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. More specifically, if there's like any
Throne is also
switches
magical.
behind there.
Give me a perception or investigation check.
Marvin would call them dragons.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Call them
Probably.
Yeah.
3.
Snakes with legs.
Yeah.
You don't find anything.
Sure.
You also don't find the double set of doors.
They look like a wall.
And
You're trapped!
24 as far as just sniffing out miscellaneous things in there.
As a matter of fact, this room seems to have very, very little in the way of that. It seems like someone may have already done this once before. Like
All right.
Hamanu.
Well,
I just, you know.
No, that's fair, that's
Oh,
fair.
she came back
Now-
and carved
now-
something really quick.
However, the throne does look like it's in miraculously good condition, considering that the entire rest of the room has been devastated.
Except for the statues.
Now that Zami's
The statues are also intact, yes.
She's
So-
gonna.
But those 3 elements look out of place in terms of how good they look.
They look old, and in fact, the statues look quite a bit more worn than the throne does. The throne looks preserved. The other 2 just look like intact old golden statues.
Hey, and Tori, you said this throne is magical.
I'm not sure how
What
yet.
sort of magic is it?
I was about to try and find out. It'll take a few moments.
Let me know.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Zami's gonna break out her quill and parchment and draw the stuff in more detail.
Alright, I will
Okay.
begin identify on the throne.
Okay.
I'll just pace the room. And
I'll
I'll
ask-
have my holy symbol out.
I
and just be,
actually
like,
will
doing
follow
prayers and
Cade.
stuff, but-
I'm gonna go back over to you.
Yeah, I'm just like pacing the perimeter, like doing little. I don't have a spell, but just like prayer and stuff to sort of sanctify. Would be what I
Singing-
would call it in Dungeons and Dragons.
Just singing
Sure.
songs from the Lion King movie.
Yeah, more like subjugate any remaining spirits or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're welcome to come hang out.
Yeah.
Hamanama.
So-
Do.
You healed me,
Come on.
right?
Well,
You healed me
I'll
before.
glance up, be like,
Gotta catch him.
Hamanu healed you through me, yes.
So you have some favor with the gods.
With the god, yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going well.
Well, yeah. I'm not too keen on that stuff. So forgive my
Incredible
Anyway.
intolerance.
It doesn't matter.
I do appreciate that you kind of picked me up, but I believe I still am a little worse for the wear. One more blow could put me right back down, and certainly you've already invested some amount. A little bit more may help further our cause and Hamada's cause.
I was like, look at him really unamused. Like, are you begging for healing?
I think it's in both our interests in Hamada and my cause and your cause.
Like, I'm pretty busy at the moment. I'm gonna go back to my prayers.
Well,
The throne radiates a kind of clairvoyant magic. Looks like whoever sits there is capable of seeing a great distance further than the throne room.
Interesting. Do I know any specifics about how far is like a single locked-in place that it looks at?
You
or-
do not, no.
Okay, so I didn't. Interesting.
Only that for the throne of a Sorcerer's-Queen, it doesn't seem to be particularly malevolent. It seems entirely utilitarian.
Seems it allows you to see distant other things if you sit in it, but
you're saying this out loud.
yeah, he's saying it out loud, but I don't know if I trust that. I mean, it's the throne of a Sorcerer-Queen. Would it really be something relatively bland? We should probably just leave it alone.
Well, hold on now. This could be a tool for our. You said it would allow us to see further into this area. maybe it will allow us to see the portal.
That's the aura it projects. I mean, at the risk of being overly humble, she was a Sorceress-Queen. I'm not quite at that level. If she wanted to fool me with a magical aura, it would be trivial.
I also believe what our friend is saying is that it could see anything. He doesn't know necessarily what it looks like.
What you see might drive you insane. I mean, this was a Sorcerer-Queen.
I think I could probably control it.
Me too.
We've been searching for this portal
And I'll stop
for quite a while.
Wait, necklace away.
And as a last resort, maybe consider setting on this throne, but he gestures at the doors. There are other methods still available.
I'm afraid I don't know that I'll be much help anymore.
If I heal you, will you try the throne?
Sorry, what?
If I heal you, will you try the throne?
I do have a bit of my shield left, too.
Alright, Cade.
And I'll head over. I'm gonna give you.
Heal him first.
Yeah, well, that way if it backlashes or something,
That'd be quite the damage.
immediately kill. I'll give you 15 hit points.
15?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Do you have any more?
you say that?
No, yes, I said that feels pretty good. Any more?
And Tori's just shaking his head a little
I
bit.
think that's adequate.
But you say that feels like a good-sized bang of health.
Get out.
Good night, everyone.
I think that's adequate for now.
Just just a little bit more
In case you go down, it's best if I have something left.
to bring me back up. Right?
I'll
on someone else.
You know, instead of you doing it, I'll do this thing. You look a little wounded still, and I feel prepared enough to suffer whatever consequences may come from this thing. And I've already had some luck with being somewhat attuned to this place, apparently. And
That is true.
Just out of character, we still have your friend, right? Marcus
Yes.
still has.
Yeah,
He's like here.
he's like dangling from his path.
I had thought that we just tied him to the back of Marcus like a dick.
That whole combat, I was just like, just making sure. I forgot about it. Go ahead.
You gonna set in it?
So I'll volunteer.
I'll prepare a spell in case you turn evil.
Please don't fireball me.
Turn evil.
Alright, sitting on the throne?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna actually
Samuel
step behind. Like,
You're gonna hop on the throne before I
Yeah, shove him out of the way. Sucker!
No, me first, me first.
Close enough.
Alright.
Alright, you're sitting in the throne.
Spectacular.
Kind of. Well, it's not meant for someone with a tail.
It isn't.
That's
So
all
actually, you kind of have to uncomfortably just like
Lounge.
I mean, just
you have to sit it like side saddle.
Yeah.
Tori's
Off
definitely
topic
keeping a close eye.
here, every GM knows that when you throw a throne in a room,
Somebody's
players
gonna
are gonna sit on it.
Of course.
It's like an
That's what
easy,
I would
like,
do.
Yeah.
I would have done that before fighting the ghost.
Hold on, get away, get away.
Misty
Let's
steps
go.
in on the throne.
Okay, so as you settle in, you can sort of feel your consciousness sort of drift out of your body. Up, through the ceiling, as a matter of fact. Up through the ruined halls of the Terrix, and up past into the sky until you're looking out at Yarmouk itself, and you feel as though you can project your consciousness down into the city and down into the temples and the markets and through the ruined walls. Maybe not past, maybe not too much further, maybe to the farmlands that surround your empire, but
Interesting.
anywhere in your realm is privy to your all-seeing eye.
What happens if I think of a certain other friend? Try and look for someone specifically.
Like who?
A certain other member that some people haven't met yet.
You turn your thoughts to this individual, but even as you do so, your omniscient understanding of the city around you tells you that that person is not here.
Okay. Now, what if I think of the Far Heralds? Just that concept.
As a matter of fact, your consciousness plunges down, past the very throne room that your body still lies in, down further still into the earth, where you find a garden. A strange, well-lit, well-tended garden with water and strange stone columns,
Interesting.
where sits in meditation the Far Herald of Stone.
And I've not met this person, but I definitely recognize the cloak she has.
Are you saying this out loud or in your own head?
I don't know.
You might be projecting it straight into her head.
Or am I just totally in like this?
He's like typing it out into the... No, as a matter of fact, you don't seem to be able to control your thoughts in that way right now. You seem to be almost really taken in by this power of majesty that you have.
Imagine my eyes are like all murky and clouded right now.
Oh, totally.
I'll actually
Yeah.
shout out to you. I'll be like, "What do you see? What do you see? Do you see the portal?"
You get back.
You don't hear anything.
Oh, we didn't hear anything. Okay.
Not from Marvin, anyway. You hear this slow trickle of water down in this chamber, and you hear the soft breathing that Raja has. She sits silently in her room.
Interesting.
I will try casting message on him.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
You can hear that, actually.
Okay, and I can reply as
You cannot.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, give me a wisdom save.
Not great. 11.
You're not inclined to reply back.
Alright.
You are busy spying on your realm.
How long has he been in this?
This has been like 3 hours by now.
What if
It's been like 2 minutes.
what if I try and think of the way to get there? Like, if I think of the path to get there, do I kind of start to see the way to get to that place?
Not necessarily, but you can do a little bit more of an inspection of the room.
Okay.
And actually, without too much effort, you find a stairway.
Alright. I'll keep going then. I'll go
Okay.
along the path.
Down the stair.
Yeah.
The
I'm gonna
stair-
go along the path out. Is it going like...
There are 2 ways out, as a
Okay,
matter of fact.
there's
There's one way that leads to sort of a stone platform, and another that leads to a stair that winds up and up and up and up.
I'll go up the stairs.
Okay.
But like speed through it. No clip mode.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is.
Posing.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it comes up to an antechamber that is just adjacent to the throne room.
Is it like these doors if I keep going?
Yes.
Alright. I'll go there and do I like start seeing this mirror mode of myself, seeing myself, seeing myself, seeing no.
Well, no, you can see your body sitting there, but your body can't see anything.
Ah. Interesting. What if I wanna can I pull out? Or do I have to
We are having a night of it.
Yeah.
Give me another wisdom save.
Give me a con save.
Yeah. 5?
Actually, you're more inclined to go patrol the streets of the city.
Ah.
And Toria sends another message. Hey, answer me! Can you hear me?
You can give me another save.
Oh, that was quite good. 21.
You may reply.
I can see everything. There's a far hell below, and I must see more of this city.
Nope, too
Did
much.
you-
Oh, sorry.
You overran the limit.
You're tweeting.
Yeah, you're tweeting, not sending email.
Yeah.
I'm not good at these messages.
Alright, and Toria will send another one.
Okay.
Are you alright?
Do I feel inclined to reply? Should I roll it?
Give me another save.
17.
Yes, but you aren't.
The city is fascinating. I must see more.
Sure. That sounds good.
Toria frowns a little bit. Shrugs.
Marcus,
Does Antoria ever frown a little bit?
He does sometimes. He does. He does.
That's a smile.
I'm smiling. Anyway.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna approach Antoria, and how long has it been?
This has only been like 3 or 4 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes. Antoria,
Hmm?
he seems kind of motionless.
I've been speaking with her. She seems alright. She says she can see everything.
Well, tell her to find the portal for us.
I suppose.
What do you mean everything?
Everything about the city.
X-ray specs.
I wasn't able to get much information from her, frankly, but I'll try again. I'll send another message. Can you find the portal for us?
5.
You are this time inclined to respond, but you're inclined to reject
Angrily.
this mendicant that dares interrupt your rule.
Not now. I'm busy.
Toria looks up. Remove her from the throne at once.
I'll start that way, but Marcus is right
Marcus,
there, so I assume that's
We've
going
been
to be
distracted by this gold statue this whole time. Runs over to pull Zammy
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
off the.
It's a Matrix, but everyone's been calling me Zammy.
It's just Barrett.
Just
Yeah, Barrett.
no, without any like special carry. Just gonna.
Okay.
Like, toss her onto the ground.
You take 12 points of lightning damage.
Do I fly against the wall?
That's so cool.
Give me a con save.
21.
No.
Ah, boo.
Alright.
Sorry.
I take how much? 12?
Yes.
Did
Did anything
I'm like
happen,
running
or
up.
did
I'm gonna stop. Like, whoa!
Yes, this gets everyone's attention. Everyone's.
no?
seen this.
Did Marcus get?
No, as a matter of fact, he didn't.
So I just, like, as I touch him,
She's
it just...
rooted. Yes.
Alright.
That's odd.
Well,
Get ready to try again, but on my count. Come get back in position. You as well, please.
I'll get closer, but I look
I,
skeptical.
I will
Did
actually
it strike when...
go back here.
Did it strike when he touched her or before that? I'm standing right there watching, so...
When he touched her.
Okay, when you touched her. Get ready to touch her. Don't touch her yet until my mark. And Toria will start casting Dispel Magic. Well, Arcana check. Do I feel like this would solve the problem, potentially?
Sure.
Oh, alright.
That you can give me a check.
14.
This is incredibly powerful, very old magic. Maybe.
I'm just trying
You've
to-
done more impressive this trip.
Yeah, I'm only trying to dispel it for a brief moment, just long enough to yank her off of it
Okay.
and be done with it.
Sure.
Dude, that character's gonna be cool, Bill.
Hey, plus 2 staff, we can fight over it here. Anyway, alright, I will take...
+2 staff.
I have something special. Yes.
Anyway, sorry. I will take my time. Well, I don't need to take my time with it. I've got inspiration, which I will use. And I will say on the count, on my count, yank her off. On 3, and I start preparing the spell. He holds his hand up.
Yeah.
okay.
2, and between 2 and 3, he finishes the spell magic using inspiration.
Okay.
Any spell 6th level or lower ends.
Okay.
And
Pull her out.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I didn't want to get electrocuted.
She collapses to the floor. Your consciousness suddenly and violently yanks back to your brain.
and then
Where-
Toria's
where
shield
am I?
flares brighter orange. after
You
he-
take 9 points of psychic damage.
He flings a shield. Antoria flings a shield around her at that moment.
Okay.
It doesn't say it.
Eternal, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't say it doesn't work.
There's
on
nothing to
psychic.
like block with the shield, though. Really.
It's just an arcane ward. It's magic-y.
That's fine.
All right.
Just some runes light up in your brain.
Whoa!
And they're like, hold on there, damage. Not today. And the damage is like, aw, man. Gee willikers.
Yeah.
The shield flares around you. No one else sees what's hitting it, but it definitely looked like something hit it.
Am I groggy, or am I in my present mind, or am I still kind of
You've got a
Sorcerer-Queen.
you've got a massive headache, but you're yourself.
okay?
Toria shakes his head. It was starting to take control of you or something. I had to.
Yes, it certainly was.
No, it
I
wasn't.
Felt compelled to just.
And Tora, you had said, oh, you know what? I understand now. You had also said that the traps were only every other, and now you're telling us that this was benign magic. And Tori, either you're lying to us or you're losing your touch.
What was the first thing I said after I identified the throne? That I might not have the full picture because it's a Sorcerer-Queen.
So you admit to losing your touch.
This is all well and good,
He hasn't admittedly cast Mage Hand.
but I
twice.
know roughly where the Far Herald is.
Did you find the portal?
No, but I know where the Far Herald is, and she probably knows where the portal is if she's not already
But
guarding
if
it.
you would have found the portal, we wouldn't have had to go to the. Do you want to go back in
I
there and
wasn't
find the
quite in
portal?
my present mind.
Do you
when
want to
I
go
was-
back in there and find the portal?
No
No.
one else should sit on that throne.
I don't believe it is safe for anyone to sit.
I won't be able to do what I did again, probably.
I felt compelled to rule over this kingdom
Probably.
while on the throne.
Well, I do have one spell slot.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
I mean,
which,
it may affect others differently, but
I would not
This
recommend.
ambition is your character's primary trait.
I would not recommend anyone else sitting on that throne.
No, I agree.
Marcus is going to focus and recover some of his vitality.
Not that I want to do this in
Turn
here,
that ham
but
into hit
I've
points.
thrown around some pretty hefty magic. I wouldn't mind a rest
A long rest.
if we can spare it. If we're going to be fighting another mage, I'm going to need those powers back. But even an hour would help.
I'll be like, yeah, I may have overdid it.
How humble of you to admit.
I wouldn't be opposed
Given our
to
opponent, I'm not sure I will agree with that.
But considering the nature of this room and those statues, I'm not sure that
Oh,
this
I
is
agree. Not in here.
the safest place to rest.
Antoria will investigate the doors real quick. Detect magic is still up.
Sure.
Nothing would have stopped that. so-
Absolutely.
I can tell you what's through those doors.
They do not have any magical properties.
Okay. Investigation of
There's an antechamber.
17?
And
You cannot find
then
any
there's
traps.
a stairwell that will lead far down into the earth. And down at the bottom of that stairwell, there's a strange garden where the Far Herald appears to be meditating at the moment.
Then let's meditate on, or rather rest in the antechamber.
Well, I'm not sure the Far Herald will still be there if we decide to rest now.
I have very little left for a fight with a mage.
It may
I
also be our
have
best
plenty of
chance.
things left.
Right,
If
but you're...
someone keeps me alive,
But they're the sort of thing... But
It may be our best chance at discovering this portal you're seeking.
or we could use this chair to discover the portal.
No one else
recommend
I wouldn't recommend
So,
that.
but we know how to deal with a chair, and we could deal with it right now. Find the portal. We
that was
don't
not a
have-
minor act of magic removing her from that chair the first time. If I repeat that, I will
Well,
have
maybe
nothing left.
if we were doing it for less time. You were there for some duration of
You
time.
have no idea how long it takes for the chair to take hold, at least with the lightning.
Well,
bolt.
you said it took what, like 4 minutes?
It took 4 minutes for her mind to change. The lightning trap could have been activated immediately.
Besides, the things that Sammy said as far as how it affected her mind,
I felt
those ambitions are the reason
fairly
this
enthralled.
incredible kingdom.
Yes.
Somebody else sets out with those same ambitions. They too are going to die in this room.
Marcus.
Perhaps if we force the Herald to sit on the throne.
Brilliant.
Had it out so it looks really comfortable.
It sounds so easy.
Wait.
Well, just ask her politely,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
Just put like a lot of like semi-precious
Herald is
rocks in a
powerful
row.
magician.
Like,
I don't
Yes.
know if she will easily
Oh,
be forced
I'm not
into anything.
sure if it was the same Herald you ran into, since I didn't meet her personally, but it was a she, and
I'll describe
I'll
her
describe
brief-
her looks to them.
Yeah, and I'll do the same for Sam.
sure.
They sound the same?
They might
I don't know. Describe it for Zammy.
Intorio, it was 2 hours ago for Intorio. It's been 2 weeks for me.
That's fine.
Can I make an int check for a little help?
Just do your best. I'll tell you if you're wrong.
Angular, sharpish features. A little thin, scrawny.
Yes. Notably, you remember that she kept her hood up the entire time. You didn't
All
actually
I
see.
wore her hood,
You didn't
yeah.
see most of her face the entire time.
She had her hood up when we saw her, so we didn't see much more than that.
But other than that, her regalia was exactly the same as Rahad's.
Yeah, I described
Black
the regalia
entirely,
exactly that.
multi-layered, such that it's easy to travel through the desert, but clearly ornate, belonging to some sort of a sect that you're not familiar with.
Okay, well, that's the description you get.
Well, that describes who I saw, but I'm not sure. if
Brennan
it's the
gets a
same
point of
person.
inspiration.
The idea of going into a fight with a mage without my counter magic. I don't know. That's up to you, I suppose. How long do you think we can spare? A brief hour?
I think if I got some more heals, I'd be okay.
Like, I'm more concerned about our ability to turn back this person's magic.
Oh, I'm not.
Shocker.
If someone keeps me alive
I'm
enough
freshly
to
ready.
do my job.
Like, well, I'm also concerned about our ability to turn back your magic when it turns into party.
Yes, it is interesting that you seem to have little control sometimes over your own abilities.
Yes.
It's not that I can't.
It's not just
control
him.
it.
Toria kind of turns to glare at you as if remembering something. You don't seem to have much better control than he does.
I have control.
You know that these damned instinctives that can't control their magic were the damned.
I have full control over my
Whoa.
abilities. In my defense, I tripped over a bone on the floor, and sometimes
We
it
are really
happens.
just on a roll.
Everyone is friends in this party.
Marcus whines.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm not the most nimble of the party. There were some bones scattered on the floor, and
Oh, suddenly someone's a party member now. Jeez.
Well,
this group, this squad.
It's more of a squad,
troop.
really.
Yeah.
Very well.
Not all of them.
sorry is one thing in this situation, but somebody could have died.
Regardless, we should make our decision. Are we going to rest? A little bit, a lot, or just go right down?
I'll look at Sammy and be like, did you see any way out from this Far Herald's meditation chamber?
Well,
or
there
they
was-
have to pass through here.
You have to go this way to reach there, from what I could tell. But there was another path I was not able to go down. But I assume the path goes further on, since that was further down in a cavernous area below, like a garden area, instead of like a strange underground chamber.
I'm like, well, I have enough left that I can
Wait,
just-
what if we tied a rope to someone and then put them in the chair, and then we could pull on the rope to get them out? Here's what we do. We throw the rope on the chair and then touch the rope and see if we get electrocuted.
If anyone else sits on that chair, they're an enemy of Hamanu. I have no interest in taking part in this.
Well, I still think it's valuable to learn where the portal is.
Well, you seem to think that Hamanu's touch is very valuable when you're dead, so...
Hamanas. He has no idea who you're talking about.
Who? Like, don't forget who saved your life. And it wasn't me.
No, I appreciate it. I really do.
Good.
But
Then let's leave this throne.
Marcus wants to look for scraps of like gold and
dust.
ISB.
Say this isn't here.
Chipped off this, and also inspect the head. How large is the head?
Give me a
Cut it
dexterity
off.
check.
And then carry it around
Marcus.
with a cannon.
Oh, chop.
8. You're not close to me.
Oh, actually, I would be close because
Oh, wait.
we were pulling
There's a
it
check,
off.
though, not a
Yes.
save.
And,
Oh,
okay, yeah,
that's
true.
right.
17.
So you managed to find the joints and the hinges and stuff, but you do also manage to kick up quite a cloud of dust. Give me a con save, Marcus. Or excuse me, Marvin. You too.
what?
Yeah, you're right there.
Are you
You
shitting
specifically
me?
walked over there.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
Move
what is
yourself, or
this
you're
guy like
actually
a whirling
10 feet?
dervish over
Specifically-
here? Just like
It's a huge cloud of dust.
Your
It's
aura
been there
is
for
nothing.
700
what
years.
am I rolling?
Con
for?
save.
8.
Yeah.
19.
You managed.
That's no problem at all with the grace of Hamanu on my side.
Marvin, you sneeze.
So wait, do feathers go everywhere now?
Yes.
Yes.
Marcus, give me another check.
Finally, that damn beard.
Oh, 13.
13. You get a feather stuck in your nostril, but you don't sneeze.
Marcus looks over at Marvin. Your beard's gone.
Exciting.
We'll put that.
Like, regardless, as it stands, I probably have enough left that I could get us fighting fit again. But
Oh,
nothing
I've
that's going
got
to help
plenty
me
of
in your
stuff
ability.
left.
Not
Like I
big-
said,
How
if
big
I
is
had
this Drake's head?
if I had a little bit more,
It's about as big as you.
I honestly feel up to the task, but
An
you
hour.
know,
if I had more,
Even
hit
an hour
You
with
think
us.
that maybe you might be able to get it off?
this session. What's up with this session?
Can you just say like big
but-
penis?
Enormous
Right.
schlong.
That's our new emotes.
Our
of
anniversary,
that.
our
It's like
anniversary,
7 stickers
It is.
stuck together.
our
Yeah.
anniversary session is all about little euphemisms and stuff. It's
Yeah.
great.
And big penises.
Big
Um,
penis episode.
thanks for tuning in, folks.
Yeah.
Hope we get partner.
High quality content here on Twitch.com.
Yeah, absolutely. Twitch.com.
We get excited.
Twitch.com.
Yeah, that's what I call it all the time.
We're using it offshoot of Twitch.
You're pretty sure you could bust this thing to pieces, but getting it somewhere, that's gonna be another whole nother thing. You're gonna need a Make-A-Lot train to pull this thing out.
Are the wings made of anything different?
They're made
So-
of foil.
Yeah.
Basically, those are flatter sheets that are studded with rubies, or some other kind of red gem. You can't quite appraise them from up in the air as they are.
If you touch the statue, or I'll touch the statue, like how do they like? They just feel.
I
like
loaded the
bolts?
page, and the first thing I heard is big penises. Thanks for joining
Good
in,
job.
Alias 1180.
Good job.
Welcome to Fox
Thank
Hounds
God,
Dungeons and
we've
Dragons
been
game.
saying that for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Those are literally the only words we
Yeah.
know, except for these sentences that we know how to say in
Yeah.
order to explain the situation.
Yes.
If I touch the statue, they just feel like solid gold.
Big
They're just,
penises.
I just feel like a nest of cocks.
Big penises.
Alright.
You know, like at HEB where they have those like bulk things you scoop into, just like cocks all the way down.
2 scoops of cocks, please.
Anyway, put it on the little scale.
Like 17 or
Remember to bring your own bags.
What? We got a donation for that? Jesus Christ, they'll never stop.
Oh, big penises.
Wyvern Slayer sneeze hype. Thank you, Wyvern Slayer.
Thank you, Wyvern Slayer.
You almost ruined my faith in humanity.
Thank you for taking us out of that tangent. We
Wait,
Yes.
what are you doing?
It was $5.
Oh,
Thank you, buddy. Thanks.
That's-
Thank you for doing
that's
it
like
for
a
an approved
milkshake.
reason.
What?
That's like a milkshake.
That's almost the worth of a milkshake.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, these are only $3.50.
Oh man.
So you got $1.50 to spend on
What a deal.
some
Pound of
else.
Toppings.
They taste like $1.50.
Well, thanks, Wyvern Slayer. That's
I
awesome.
think it's amazing.
No, actually, that's pretty good.
Did you?
Okay.
If you would have got chocolate.
No, I had mine.
Let's see what happens in the
No, actually, I like mine quite a bit. Thank you.
If the doors don't look trapped, I will try to open them.
Okay. They open.
Alright.
Hmm.
And there's the antechamber.
But with dust and grit crumbling, these, while the ones that you've seen upstairs were
Away throne. Alright.
while the ones you've seen upstairs were old and decrepit, these have clearly not been opened in nearly 1,000 years.
Alright.
And this leads to a small antechamber. It appears to be sort of a small circular room with 4 downward staircases leading from out of each of the other directions.
And I'll say, let's close it up. We'll take a rest here. Give you an hour. See how everyone's doing.
Alright.
I agree.
Alright. You all moved into the next room and then closed the doors.
Okay.
Finally, everyone's listening.
It is pitch
As is my
black.
divine right to
I'll
rule.
light a torch.
Okay.
You don't want to hit up some more bang?
Less than...
I will cast an alarm spell. You said there's 4 sets of stairs?
There are.
Which set of stairs?
Do I know still?
No!
Okay.
You no-clipped through the ground.
Yeah, I may have flown through this area a little quickly.
What? Oh, Wyvern Slayer donated $5 and big milkshakes! Oh, you.
Well played.
Oh,
Nice.
you. Thanks, Wyvern
Thanks,
Slayer.
Wyvern. Thank you.
Shakes.
I really appreciate someone that gives money to tell jokes because I do that same thing. I will probably give Lobos all of this money to tell jokes.
Good. I'll do it.
Here's
You're bad.
$5.
So fun.
Where's
fun
your
fact,
joke?
Quick
Weird.
aside. The first time I saw no clip mode was
Yes.
when I was playing Duke Nukem 3D. I didn't know what that meant, so I assumed that it would remove the reload animation
Absolutely.
on his pistol.
Yeah.
And I turned it on, and he kept reloading, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Felt really cheated until I moved.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Notes from my past.
That's the way it goes.
Very nice.
Alright, well. How far apart are these 4 staircases?
So, it's like a 20 by 20 room, and there's a stair down, and then a 5-foot wall, stair down, 5-foot wall, stair down.
Okay, I will cast. Alright, so long rest you can spend up to an hour doing not resty things, but we're taking a short rest first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean,
You are.
Do I see you trying to like start casting?
He hasn't actually started yet. He was thinking about it, and then he just kind of shakes his head. We'll just have to keep a tight watch.
I can take care of that.
Can you?
Yes, my dagger here, it will warn us if someone
Wait.
comes within 30 feet.
Well, if
His
they come within
dagger.
30 feet, we're already dead.
Captain Positivity.
Did we
Do you have a better way?
What are you gonna put the dagger?
So
like
one
next to
person
the door?
did.
No, I hold it on. I keep it
Alright,
with me.
and Toria starts his short rest, including arcane recovery.
Wait, what is that? How does that work? Anyone or?
Nothing shall ever surprise us within 30 feet of.
So are you constantly alerted to our positions?
I love how
Possibly, yes.
He wants to know everyone's strengths and
If,
weaknesses.
if I believe you to
So, friend, what's your armor class?
if I believe you to be dangerous to me, yes.
Which
So really, just one person. The entire party is actually.
Has Zambi really formed an opinion on Marvin yet, though?
She's very curious about it.
I don't think she
You
actually has-
firebolted her the first time. You firebolted next
Yeah,
to her
you-
the first
you-
time.
That's true.
Well, that was
I've
a
not-
warning shot.
I've not actively seen him attack the party yet. I don't
Mm.
think.
I have to
So-
say, I mean, so far it's been used for good,
Mhm.
but it would be totally reasonable for Zambi to be wary of the Templar who wants
Yeah.
to enslave lizard creatures,
Speaking
screaming
of-
about witches.
I don't know if I should have you roll for this, but every time you mention Hamano, she kind of winces a bit.
Yeah,
Every
so
time.
that's- Someone else in the party does that.
Yeah. I mean,
I would assume that most casters aren't like.
And Toria's
No,
reaction
every-
has been somewhat muted. He's kind of over it at this
Well,
point.
now
every
Not
time-
over it,
Every
but over
time
enough where he
Marvin's
doesn't
heard it, he
wince.
looks more and more
He's
confused
like,
about
what
who
is
this
that?
who
Is
this
that a
Hamano
food?
guy is.
Like a kind
I
of
thought it was
food.
Ramana.
Alright. Short rest to go off without any problems.
I got a heal.
is there a watch being set?
I'll take first watch.
How large is the antechamber?
20 by 20.
Oh, we're
Okay, then,
going
yeah.
for a long rest?
Short.
And
Just
I'll
an hour.
say,
Oh, okay.
like, Margaret, why don't you take last since you're hurt?
I honestly don't believe we need a watch, but if you want to, just to cover yourself.
If you need 8 at the end of it, we'll talk about it.
Marcus is.
I'd rather-
Remember, you can spend any number of hit dice during a short rest.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm gonna do.
yeah. Cool. Alright.
Okay.
Do you get your con bonus for that?
Yes, on each die.
All right, so about 20 minutes in, there's a bit of
Oh.
noise on the other side of the door. Sounds like a bit of.
I was first watch, right?
Yeah. It was suggested,
Yeah,
but
suggested we take last. But
There's
Marvin
noise
doesn't
on
like-
the other side of the wall.
yes, it sounds like there's some
Which way?
on the other side of the door. So,
Oh, here.
Yeah, back in the room that you came from. Sounds like there's some scuffling and some rattling.
I want to try to look under the door.
Okay.
Is there like enough space that I
No.
can see things?
Not at all.
You don't really sleep during a short rest, do you?
No.
No.
I mean, maybe.
Oh.
I'm
could
gonna
power nap.
crack the door open a little bit.
Okay.
See if I can find out what's
Wait,
going on
don't
there.
open that.
Ugh!
Oh, did Antoria stop me?
No. You open it, and a skeletal hand reaches around it, and just as quickly you like smash it closed, smashing the finger bones onto the floor. Can I get a bean, please?
Oh. Yeah. Well, I think there's some enemies back here, but I don't think they'll be able to open the door. We just gotta keep it shut.
There is
Yes,
still.
we do just need to keep it shut.
There is still some.
Well, it could have been anything. I didn't know it was skeletons. It's better now we know.
Is my dagger also
No
ringing
harm,
right
no
now,
foul.
I imagine.
It depends on what spot in the room you're in.
Probably near the center.
Okay.
So.
Then yes.
Yeah, okay. So you guys hear my dagger kind of...
So this is going to be either canned dog food or chocolate pudding.
I don't know if we get the canned dog
I think
food.
so.
Give it to Pulo. He'll like it either way.
Chocolate's bad for dogs.
Oh, that's true.
It's chocolate pudding.
You know chocolate is only 3 times more poisonous to dogs than it is humans?
But
But
they're
they're
smaller.
so small.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends on the dog.
Made in a peanut-free factory.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Actually, public
Copyright
service
2013.
grapes are actually what's really bad.
Yeah,
for your
grapes are...
dogs.
Yeah.
Grape and mushrooms also. Don't feed your dog mushrooms.
In
Okay.
fact, if you're not sure, don't feed your dogs shit.
No.
It's just good advice.
It's just funny
My
because
dog's
that's like
dog
the
food.
opposite my dogs do. They're like, if it's not sure,
No,
I
dogs
need
do.
to eat this.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, my cat actively seeks out, like, avocado and stuff. I'm like, A, you're an obligate carnivore. B, that's poison.
There's some pounding at the door.
For us quietly ignoring it.
Oh, yeah, just ignore it.
Does it sound like they're making any headway, or is it just like...
I mean, the doors are shaking on their hinges.
Cade and Marcus, you want to hold the doors? I gotta finish on my short rest.
Like, yes, it would have been nice if you'd taken the last one.
The
Marcus will just
shaking suddenly
stand by.
stops.
Oh. Marcus is just standing there with his sword drawn.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get up and be up ready.
At what point can I get my hit points back?
One of the skeletons thinks to just open the door.
I'm going to
Alright,
strike
Marcus
it.
attacks.
Okay.
Or are we double attacking?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. I guess we can roll initiative.
It seemed like both of you had attacks ready, so go for it.
indeed.
Smash, smash.
I hope this thing explodes. Well, 25.
That will hit.
11.
11 will not hit.
Yeah.
17 damage.
17. It explodes.
Yeah.
I'll strike the
There are
dust cloud. Like,
Is there anything else behind it?
There are 19 skeletons behind it.
I will close the door.
I'm gonna like take a step back and be like, that was
They resume pounding on the door.
a lot of
Marcus
skeletons.
is gonna try and hold the door.
Quick order of
closed.
business. At what point can I heal up for the short rest, or can I not do
Yeah, that's a good question. Is it when it finishes?
It's when it finishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So, do we want to move on? I don't know if we can rest here
It's like-
safely.
no, for those of you who didn't see, that was a lot of skeletons.
He looks a little frustrated, but stands up. Let me undo this real quick.
Is there anything in the room we can bar the door with?
There's Marcus.
Okay.
Something working.
There's one torch.
Alright, we've got a single can of knobs.
How are the doors? Can you describe the doors a little more detail? Are like 2 handles or like?
Any handles?
They are they push out into the room.
Okay.
They have not knobs, but just handles on them. They're not as ornate on this side, perhaps because they're not facing the throne room, and they don't actually have any like bars or.
Nothing to wedge.
Yeah. There's no real mechanism for shutting them built into the doors themselves.
Okay. What if we were to like tie a rope around the handles? Or are the handles just like? I guess it would still
I mean, it would presumably bar like
Yeah.
It would, yeah.
But
Presumably.
There's actually a note on this door. It says, "From the GM, keep
keep
moving,
going."
guys."
It's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
What about the structure of the doors? Do they look like they could take 19 skeletons pounding on them? Should I like roll something for that?
You
or-
can give me a
Architecture check.
Yeah, there's not much for that.
Like,
Just
these
an int
doors-
check, probably.
Does
Is
it-
it
engineering
test
Yeah,
doors
just an int check.
from
Yeah.
Dark Sun.
Natural 20.
natural 20.
Give me those beans.
Get you a bean, son.
Don't do skill checks.
Fucking 20.
These doors are literally 1,000 years old. They are not.
Toothpaste.
They're not in
You
good
guys are
condition.
getting all the good ones.
They look old and.
Yeah, Brendan probably has some toothpaste.
I'm sorry, they look like they wouldn't hold, probably.
They don't.
Oh, yeah.
They don't look like the kind of thing you want to risk it with.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think these
I'm
doors
gonna-
are gonna hold.
I'll slide a javelin between, like, just through the handle, so there's something barring it.
Pick
Okay.
a stair. You're the only one who's even seen this area at all.
Like, we should start.
Do they all look like the exact same? Do they look the same? Every staircase looks the same, or does one look more like the one I actually traveled?
They all look pretty similar.
If only there was a way we could have determined where to go.
If
And
only. Let's go.
What's our party condition like? Like,
Alright.
Marvin's
I'm hurt.
He's
fairly-
blue.
Yeah.
He's blue.
He's blue.
But I
He's a
don't, I
Templar.
don't have a beard.
right. So I like that. I'm glad.
Toria's unharmed, and there's a very faint orange shield around him.
So he's fine.
Also unharmed.
Yeah. I always just assume Antoria's fine.
Yeah.
And Marcus healed himself, so he's holding okay, right? Not.
Alright.
It's okay.
Alright. My heal's shit.
It's like D10 plus level.
Yeah.
Trying to be real. My,
Enjoy.
My magical healing is poops.
Pick a stair.
Alright.
But I'll go ahead and heal.
How are these staircases set up? Can I see if one goes farther down than the others?
Marvin.
Or are they
They
just, like,
descend. They
winding-
descend
Okay.
literally into darkness and immediately begin twisting and turning.
Alright, then.
You can give me
a
a.
D4?
I mean, you can do that. Sure.
He's offering you something else,
Okay,
I
sorry.
think.
Yes. Yes.
You can make a skill check to try and make a determination of where to go.
So while they're doing that, I'm going to heal Marvin with one of my cure light.
Natural 20 again. Bitch.
And what are you rolling?
Is a determined stairs check.
Yeah.
That's. I want to know what skill. each wants to
Investigation
use.
21.
Okay. So eat a bean.
Damn it. Now my hands are also covered in dog saliva.
That's fine.
good
That might
planning.
be the next
Okay,
flavor you
can't
get.
tell.
That's another light blue one.
You get 9 hit points back.
Alright.
That's what I got. So.
I just brushed my teeth twice.
You guys are eating all the toothpaste.
Yep.
I actually
Sorry.
want
I haven't
to
gotten
try.
a single one. I haven't gotten any.
I want to try a long clip.
Are you really?
I'm not upset.
Yeah.
My rolls have been really good this session.
Okay. Masterfully, because even in your possessed state, you're a keen observer of your surroundings.
That is true.
You're able to make some kind of a determination of which little bits and hints look familiar and lead the party down, assuming everyone's following you,
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure it's this way.
into the subterranean depths of Yarmouk.
Alright.
Give me another check.
Should I, like, is there, what check do you want?
With the same as you just
Oh,
made.
okay.
I'm sorry. And actually, you can give me advantage on this one.
Okay. Yeah, I guess investigation still sounds
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, he's had the same one.
13 this time.
Okay. You come to a couple of crossroads, believe it or not, places where the stairs like flatten out and then split into more stairs. It almost looks labyrinthian. You take a couple of wrong turns and wind up wasting a little bit of time, but you manage to keep steadily going down, down, down further. It takes a surprisingly long amount of time to descend, but maybe about 40 or 50 minutes later, you guys see a light up ahead.
Interesting. Should we approach quietly?
I'm not good at that.
I guess best we can. Never hurts to have surprise on the enemy.
Literally all of Marcus's armor rattles every time he steps.
I'm in heavier.
He has a skeleton on him.
Yeah.
Oh
Also, I'm
he's
ca-
dressed
yeah.
in bones.
Yep.
Also, I'm carrying a person.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's Aethys.
Yep.
They just
It's
throw against the
sexist.
walls.
He's just still like arms crossed, leaning while in Marcus's grasp.
He's just floating across the ground, AFK flag above.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I don't think stealth's gonna work, so then maybe we should just charge forth.
Sounds fine to me.
Well,
Like Marcus,
I'll
you
lead
and
the
I-
way.
Yeah, I'll get
If
right.
I could get some more
Right behind you.
heals, I'd be even better.
I'm gonna follow Marcus.
Yeah. Maybe somewhat surprisingly, the witch is right behind you.
Yeah, I've seen enough from Mentoria to know that he can take a hit.
Normally. apparently.
Yeah.
Loading.
I know.
Animation.
All the texture popping.
My character's like running in place, like there's no.
And then it loads and
The geometry's not there yet, so just at the end of a hall, it would just. Fall.
Someone doesn't have the quest, so they can't go in.
God damn it!
Share the quest, damn it!
Share
Share
quest.
Share
Did
quest.
some of this quest. What?
I didn't do the prereq. Can we go back to the Sorcerer-Queen room?
I have to get attunement.
I didn't
I am
play.
not the phase owner. What the fuck does that mean?
Damn it, we didn't bring a healer. What were we
man.
thinking?
That's pretty good.
I'm kind
Kane's
of
on knockout.
a little.
Out of it at the moment for the most part.
He's an off-spec paladin.
Alright, a little bit more healing, but I'm not.
Ah!
Okay, I'm not making noise like
That's
that.
fine. No, you can do whatever you
I
want.
just walked
I'm in
in.
there
No, I don't want to though.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, is this a
I'm gonna
garden?
stop once we're.
Where are you
in
guys
there.
at in the order?
Garden of War?
I'll go next.
Okay, I guess your last
We'll
mark.
leave the beat up guy behind us.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing behind us.
Well, just as before, familiar to Zami, but still no less shocking to all of you, you emerge into what can only be a palatial garden, the domicile of a Sorcerer-Queen indeed. But it's no Sorcerer-Queen that seems to be here. It's the black-clad figure of the Herald of Stone, still kneeling in meditation.
Marcus is
Do
not
I
surprised.
recognize this person?
Give me
My
a...
past?
You recognize the outfit, but it's impossible. You don't see any skin or anything like
Right,
that.
okay.
And in the pose that she's in, you can't really identify even her general build.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
All the same, you're something of a firebrand, so
Yeah, I mean, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna
do as you will.
No, nothing wild without any name recognition.
Sure.
Javelin.
Yeah.
Wild. I won't smite with this javelin. Just a normal.
Yeah.
Sadly, I can't smite on this.
Oh, I know.
If only.
Yeah. Well,
Then you'd be a ranger.
But she doesn't seem like she's like still meditating.
she hasn't reacted to your presence, if that's what you mean.
I'll like take a step forward and then stop and like look back at Victoria. And be
Okay.
like,
He's going
she
back
have
up
one
the
of your-
stairs.
yeah, like fuck this fuck. Like, would she have one of your seals?
Very likely.
Wait. Is it? Do
Yeah.
we? I'll ask him, Tori. Is it her? Is it her?
Yes, it is, right?
What?
It's Raja, right?
I mean, it's probably Raja. Yes.
I think so.
Again, you should probably.
Are we going to kill her?
She doesn't have a health bar that says Raja.
Yeah, Herald,
Alright,
Herald of
wait.
Stone.
I target
Wait,
her.
wait for me. I'm gonna go upstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
Will you be able to find your way back?
No.
Go around the corner.
Marvin, do you recall that
I
there
just
are
take off.
Okay,
20
bye.
And
skeletons?
So yeah,
Well,
like
we're
right
gonna
about there.
murder him, I'd
And
say.
then you hear some chanting for about 6 seconds, and then I come back down.
Yeah,
and
wait,
fix-
Can you give us some chanting for about 6 seconds?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Excellent.
That's-
Get a point of
Yeah.
inspiration.
Oh, I don't think it was that good.
Yeah.
I feel inspired now.
Well, I mean for you.
Okay. And then I come back down, and you guys see 3 meteors circling my head.
Oh, right.
You're not surprised by this.
No.
Xanius. What?
Later.
Oh, do you want me to have wild magic chances go off?
It's the 1d20 thing.
Chance
Yeah.
for bean boozle.
Yes, absolutely.
Chance
God,
for
yes.
puzzle.
Double chance for.
No.
No.
Alright. Alright. Well.
I'll like look at Marvin. but
Should
I'm
we
gonna
try and talk this out first?
Are you coming in?
Victoria steps forward a little bit, not very far though.
I'll
Well,
step
she
forward.
sees us there. I'm gonna actually go in front of you guys.
She rises to her feet, but does not turn to face you.
What did you do to my friend?
Marcus steps forward with a friend.
This guy. I'm gonna stick with Marcus, just so I can.
My, clearly nothing that's not reversible. What a surprise.
Ventoria nods very slightly.
But then you're full of surprises. I don't like surprises.
Me not surprised.
I like...
Yeah, well, then you should go.
You're not surprised to get
One of these things are awesome. One of these!
I like plans. I like plans to go as they are expected to go. I like consistency. I like permanence. Your presence is a random element. You cannot be allowed to continue
You know,
your interference.
your colleague had this problem too. We never even knew what he was really fighting for. He just assumed we were in the way and attacked us. Perhaps if you took the time to explain what you're about.
Yes, and if you'll recall, Antoria, your little stone figure you sent at us, banished. Do you really want to mess with someone that can just, at a moment's whim, banish your creatures?
Really?
I'm using an intimidation on her.
Oh, excellent. Go for it.
Ventoria's actually keeping a straight face this time. He's actually not lying for once. You're telling me, sir. You know, in the Dice's defense, you were basically suggesting that the hobo next to you is capable of banishing elementals.
He points to Marcus and just like,
Berry blue.
Huh, not bad.
ah.
Oh, wait. Toothpaste. Got him back in.
She cast a spell?
Yes!
Well, she did cast a spell.
Actually, yes, this one is a spell.
Alright, Arcana check to determine the level.
Sure.
18.
18. Give me 1 second. Let me make
Okay.
sure I get this absolutely correct, because it seems really important.
It might be.
I'm really bummed out about that one.
That was pretty
I felt like that was a good
It was,
speech.
because she probably knows I dispelled it. She was there. I mean,
Yeah.
she saw it, but...
Hang on. Fifth.
So if I can, while they're all
Antoria's actually buttering to himself.
yeah, fuck it. Fifth level, I don't have that. If I can,
Yes.
while they're all doing this, Kate doesn't have any investment in the situation yet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to use perception just to get a look at her. Like,
Sure.
if she's turned around, I'll see if I can like catch her reflection in
Absolutely.
the pool or something, while everyone else is talking about shit that I wasn't alive for.
Would it be an Arcana check to fake casting a counterspell? I'm trying to draw a counterspell out from her. Or sleight of hand. I'd be okay.
I think that'd be a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
17.
Fair enough.
17. Okay, you actually very clearly can't see her face, but you can see enough of her to see that she's not the same person that you are familiar with. Your person was much taller and much bulkier. Kind of like Marcus, actually.
I knew it.
Alright.
That was me. I'll attack you 6 times.
I was planning to bring him back into Uric and chains anyways.
Is this all still happening in the
This is
space?
a this is a reaction, yes.
At me.
Alright.
Stood up and did a dramatic thing, and I forgot to turn the camera back.
I got a 19 on the sleight of hand.
Okay.
Fake a counterspell.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
She would use perception or something?
Well, she's not going to react to it.
Okay.
Because the basis of what she's doing is she's calling a bluff. So she's seeing it through.
Alright.
And so the elemental bursts out of the ground, but it doesn't move to attack.
Okay.
What do you mean she's calling a bluff? You mean that?
She
That
basically
him.
saw
Your
the,
bluff.
she saw the she saw the counterspell, but she's
Oh,
like,
I see what
man,
you're
I'll
saying.
deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, she saw the counterspell and nothing happened. So,
Well, she had to decide that in a split second, though, which I guess she
well,
could.
if she was going to counter
Yeah.
your counterspell,
Yeah.
so she did,
Yes, and decided
and
not
she
to.
decided to write.
Okay, fair enough.
You were saying?
I'll throw. I'll use my reaction to throw 2 meteors down on her.
There you go.
Okay. Sounds good.
I mean, you were done. I mean, to the GM, you were done talking, right? No.
I mean, someone
it-
had just asked specifically, so can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Right.
And this thing
then
isn't
she
attacking.
summoned, and then she summoned.
Which is not attacking, it's just standing there.
Marvin sees that as an act of aggression,
I-
a war crime.
I
if
think
you
that's
will.
a very astute observation.
I just don't want to be
make.
that guy that like the GM's got like an elaborate backstory, and then they're like, "All
Go
right,
to
roll a spear."
Yeah.
Honestly,
So I will say that if you
Thank
do
you.
choose to attack her right now, which I was kind of assuming you would just attack her on sight to begin with,
Yeah.
there are other opportunities to find out what the Far Heralds are all about.
yes.
Okay.
I
Honestly,
can
you probably
guarantee
might.
that there are at least 2 others that are still out there.
Honestly, Brendan's a smart guy. He probably stopped writing elaborate speeches for villains after about the second week.
I mean, I tried my diplomacy. She reacted with what I consider a hostile attack.
And if you'd rolled
Yes.
not a 1, maybe she would still be
Absolutely,
talking.
yes.
So that's the way that it's gone.
All right.
Let's
Alright.
see it through.
All right. 2 fireballs come crashing down on her.
Well, I mean, maybe they'll miss and she'll keep talking.
They can't, but they can't miss.
Just step aside and just continue. Like, oh, that'd be
Anyway, if you do want to
Like
talk,
Victoria.
Yeah.
Damn it. We're doomed.
Mega
Yeah,
Max
it just-
suggested
it just-
seduce her with greatsword.
That's what I always do.
Yes.
Try to
Casting
Leave.
usually fails. Because they die.
I think you leave most people
Okay,
you
yeah,
encounter
Dex-
with well
Dex
satisfied.
saves. Dex save of 16 for half damage. So the first one is 4 or 2. The second one is 6 or 3.
She takes the full brunt.
Alright, so she takes 10.
Concentration check? I think that has one, and if it's the spell I'm thinking of,
Let me double
failing
check.
is
Let me
really
double
bad.
check. I think you might be right.
Oh,
You got the,
I think that's the one where if you break the concentration, well, I shouldn't say it.
You can't beat the book.
Yeah. Not like we're not going to attack her anyway, though.
I don't know. Maybe you'll stop.
yeah. Yeah. That's a warning shot from Marvin.
No, he does do warning shots. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't like Zammy.
That was kind of a first. That was
She's
a
a player
first.
character.
Yeah.
Really? Does that stop?
Ryan,
us?
how much total did I take? if I-
10.
Okay,
Fire
That's what I
damage.
thought. Is it any damage? There's not like
it'd
a
actually
threshold
be
of
2
damage?
checks for the minor damages. Every hit you take.
It's every hit. That's what I
So
thought.
Yeah,
2
there's
DC
2
10
different
checks. That's
menus.
easy. It's not unless she's really lucky. She's fine.
So if you have to know the damage, I have those separated also.
Roll on 1. Roll on 1.
I don't want any more beans.
As long as the damage is less than 20, it's always a DC 10 check.
Okay.
But that actually still makes multi-hit stuff good, even if it's low damage, because you can always roll a 1 or 2 or something.
It's whatever the con save is, by the way. If
Yeah.
you're looking for what to roll.
It's whatever the con save is.
Yeah,
Con
it
save
is a con saving throw. Just
Yeah.
straight
Right. Why can't I? Oh, there it is. Conjure. Right. Sorry. I didn't write down the name of the thing. It is concentration. And what am I trying to hit?
DC 10 twice.
Still got those beans.
Oh yes!
That could be a critical success, though.
It's not.
Oh, no.
It is absolutely not. This is light green. That's
Long clip.
no. This is booger juicy pear.
Yeah. Get that booger.
Relive your childhood or eat a bear.
I've got bang at the
I
ready.
never eat. I was so disgusted by people that ate their boogers. One time I went home from summer camp saying there was someone there eating their boogers and I don't want to live anymore. And
I can totally
my
believe
mom
that.
said, "I know, son."
Yes.
I've got bang at the ready if you need me to.
I think I'm gonna need a fill.
Just in case.
Just-
Oh, dear.
Remember to like us on Facebook.
Juicy booger pear.
Oh, juicy pear.
Oh.
Lucky you.
Oh,
Give me some initiative rolls.
love pear.
Alright.
Does the thing not disappear?
It does.
So, when you have
Goodbye.
advantage, do 1 still count for beans?
Oh, beam.
Bean. Bean me.
Okay.
Oh,
Beam me up,
excuse me.
Scotty.
Stop it. Stop.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Initiative.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I've
bean me
got
up,
oh, this is gonna be long clippings or line. I think.
There's so many
You're
of those.
okay either way. It's good.
Yeah.
It's either tea or lime, really.
Unless you hate lime.
Or tea. But who would hate tea, really?
Yeah, long clippings.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that energy drink.
Yeah, it has a little hint of apple for
Say
some
that about
reason.
everything
Just a
in your
little.
life.
Just a little.
So I got a 1, but I also had advantage, so I didn't get a 1. Does that still constitute as being...
No, because your D roll, your D20 is the best of your 2.
Good.
Otherwise,
No. You get the initiative of the best,
Right.
but you still have to eat a bean.
Because I still rolled a 1?
Absolutely. You
technically?
roll a 1.
Well, I mean, it wasn't crit or not, or Lobos would have eaten on that 19. So.
Right.
That's true.
Correct.
Okay.
So what is your
whatever.
initiative, Zammy?
12.
12.
Yeah, even with it being...
Interact.
4.
Yeah,
Cheese
Cade.
or...
17.
No, wait, no. Peach or barf again.
Marcus.
Oh, that's probably barf. 17.
Peach.
Wait, what did you have?
Oh my
I did
Who has a
say
higher
that.
dex?
Serious?
What's your dex?
Oh, plus 2. Plus 2 as
Oh,
well.
I thought you said it's 2. You're faster than me, so you go first.
Okay. Marvin.
23.
23.
Damn. That's good though. I don't, because my first action would be to charge in, and I don't want Marvin to be immediately
Yeah,
behind
that's
that.
true.
That could happen.
He really should go first in every fight. Can we just declare that?
I had a fellow party member in my 4th edition game whose entire character was based around going first every fight. And if he didn't contribute to that fight. My character was based around talking his way out of fights, which I got around way more bosses than I should have.
I've had characters like
My
that.
particular, my go-to move was saying that we were aligned with, or working for the final bad guy of the campaign, which opened a lot more doors than maybe it should have, but I was really good with my rolls.
Awesome.
Anyway, Marvin, you are up first.
As a battle cry, I'll shout out.
For feathers!
No, you just ruined it.
Yep.
Do I get the inspiration?
No, you lose your inspiration.
Inspiration 0.
-1 inspiration.
No.
Leave the room.
Disadvantage.
What are you yelling, Marvin?
I'll shout, I'm here to introduce a little randomness to your plans, and then instantly throw some fire, scorching rays at her.
Okay.
So, first one is going to use advantage.
Hello.
Uh,
So these circular
Yes.
gray and white spots, those are columns. Those provide half cover.
Huh, cool.
Oh. Okay. I didn't. Well, I'm going to then move so I can.
Yeah, you can
clearly
move.
see. Okay.
Good.
So 25.
25, that will hit.
All right. So 6 fire damage for the first one.
Okay, she's already taken 10.
22.
That will hit.
Another 4. $16.
That will hit.
Oh, good, because that's 10.
Spectacular.
And then I've got 2 more meteors that are going to crash down on her.
Okay.
Dex save of 16 to half it. Alright, so first one is 7 or 3.
Okay.
Second one is 5 or 2.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I recharge for wild magic?
Yes.
27.
But remember that time he shot like 17 lightning bolts?
That's
what he
true.
did.
That was pretty good.
Oh, yes! For the next minute, all your spells with a casting time of 1 action have a casting time of 1 bonus action.
Damn.
Rapid fire mode activated.
Unbelievable.
That is amazing.
Well,
Good.
goodbye, character.
Wait, how does that work? Because
I can basically shoot a cantrip.
Yeah, you get an
with
extra
every-
cantrip, but it's 2d10 damage.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad
Alright,
at
so
all.
that's all I've got.
That's all. Jeez. Marcus.
Alright, Mark's going to charge forward. I guess 10.
Wait, there's a golem missing. Or an elemental missing.
Yeah.
5.
She lost her concentration.
Gotcha.
I was hoping it was the version where the elemental turns on you instead.
Alright, the attacks begin.
Turn or go neutral?
It turns, no, it
26.
directly turns on the guy.
That
It's like,
hits.
fuck you for summoning me.
17 damage.
I just drank out of your cup.
Okay.
No,
She
that's-
recoils in
that's
pain.
okay.
15.
That will hit.
Oh.
Oh, I've got bill juice in my
14
mouth.
Okay.
14 more.
Big penises.
Beans.
I'm glad somebody said it.
Beans. Beat him.
Alright!
Damn it. Oh
Critical
my
success.
God,
No,
that's
just
kind of
kidding.
wasted
Just
my
fucking
quad.
with you.
Alright, I crit fail and I get a 10 again. So I
10.
think I go prone, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This time you probably don't have the movement left.
No, I think that was the max.
Actually, I'm going to say, so as she's recoiling from the pass blow, you can actually feel the ground underneath you shift,
Oh.
and you lose your balance.
Oh, okay.
So same result, but a little
She
more.
gets
Gives her
some
some
I think that's the
speed.
dog
Yeah.
food one,
I
right?
think this is dog
Might be
food
the only
or
thing
something.
she does this fight.
We'll see.
Judging by the
Dog food is
word.
pretty gross.
Kidding.
Oh my god.
You get all the bad ones. You're the best luck.
Cade.
I like that the fumbles are given.
God.
Just swallow it quick. It'll just go away then.
So I can dash
He
to
needs some
reach
bandage.
everything outside my...
Wash it out with
God,
spitting.
it's like smoke.
Wow, it smells. Jesus fuck.
What was that?
That was...
dog food.
It smells like that.
Oh, it's all the way over here.
It's really
The
bad.
first, when it, the,
Oh,
first time
the stream can smell it.
the first time someone ate when I thought Polo had farted.
Yeah, that's what I legitimately thought that's what happened. Man.
So I'm gonna use...
Oh my god!
It's really bad.
Ugh!
I'm gonna use dash.
Ugh!
But it smells like beef jerky.
No!
No, it doesn't. It smells like
Polo's asshole.
What brand jerky do you buy?
The wrong
And
kind.
why?
Polo's asshole jerky.
Remember to like us on Facebook. Cade, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
down to like 4
I'm gonna
followers
dash.
now.
And I'll jump over Marcus. He's on the ground. And I'll use Charger to get an attack
Okay.
at the end of that. That is 14.
The other one I got?
14 will not hit.
Yeah.
She
You
nimbly.
got long clippings.
Yeah, there's one more.
As your
I
spear
got
rushes
3,
past.
and they're
Anything
both
else?
Terrible.
Moldy cheese.
No, I don't really have anything to contribute at this point. Actually, give me one
that
second.
worse?
Let me check my abilities.
Try
Mm.
baby wipe. Actually, I don't think baby wipes really would be that bad.
These things are nothing. They've all been good for me. There's no way you guys are complaining.
Just empty the whole thing.
Alright, well,
now.
if there's something else you can do, you can do
I'm
it
just
next
trying to
time.
build up some karma, so if I get another
I just
one-
don't. I haven't been using my paladin skills up till now. So
Well, you should
yeah,
you
I
should
don't-
know you should learn what your stuff does.
I don't have anything.
I provide tutoring for 30 an hour.
He's got the book right here, so
Yeah, I've noticed.
upstairs.
Okay. As a matter of fact, before your turn begins, Zammy, the entire room begins to rumble. There is a shudder as the earth begins to move below and above you.
Me specifically or everyone?
Everyone.
Okay.
The entire room.
I assume.
A seismic disturbance erupts. An intense tremor rips through the ground. And as a matter of fact, the ground opens up in a couple of spots around you.
What a waste of a garden. Brendan, would it be okay if I had one of your Coca-Cola?
Absolutely. Help
Better
yourself.
watch out that
I gotta
taste.
get that out of my
Yeah, pour it on the ground and wash away.
The pain.
So is the water pouring into that one now?
It is, yes.
I like
Did
that it
I fall
was.
into a crevice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like sliding in.
Okay.
You are close to one, but you're not falling in just yet.
I didn't indulge.
I like that you finally found some disgusting food that was so bad that it broke you.
That is weird. come to
Yeah.
think of it.
Everyone, no one has concentration on anything right now, do they?
I do.
Give me a con check.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
20.
20? Do you get a bean?
No,
No.
Oh. Good. No more beans. Hashtag. Okay, but everyone,
we can do this next week also.
give me a no, please. Maybe next birthday, and then let's do something
Next
different.
year.
Yes.
Everyone, give me a dex save.
Okay. Do I automatically fail dex saves as prone?
No, you need to give me one as well.
Oh, is it disadvantage or something though?
No, just it's
Okay.
You're in the
7.
I guess I can roll around.
You're in the mane of the lion, by the way. So.
Get the +2 bonus.
Oh,
Yeah.
22 then.
And if you have allergies
wait,
to
am
cats,
I-
you're sneezing.
Am I within?
You are not. It's 10
No.
feet. So.
It's just,
5, 7, 5,
22.
22. Okay.
8.
You feel the 8,
10.
10. Okay.
Wait, is 8 Ben Luckable?
Yes.
What happens if I don't Ben?
You don't something.
You don't get that.
Something earthquake related.
I will try to bend luck.
Okay.
Remember last time you didn't?
3. So
3?
11.
Okay.
Did I pass?
Yes.
Oh.
So, Zammy and Marvin, you guys managed to broaden your stance and keep your balance. Marvin, Marcus, you can feel the fissure opening up towards you, but you managed to find purchase and prevent yourself from sliding in. Cade and Antoria, you both fall prone.
Oh, that's it? Those are very useful. I never know when to use bend luck. Like, fall prone, go to 0 hit points.
The Sorcerer-Queen Banshee is yelling
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah,
I feel like that
I
would
would have
be-
had to roll a 4 on that.
Yeah, it felt like a 4, but
Yeah.
alright.
And then just as suddenly, the rumbling ends. Zammy, it's your turn.
Okay. I am thinking about what I want to do. I'm going to see the point. And 2 ice daggers will come out of my staff.
Oh! Okay.
And she gets dex save on both. DC 15.
Ugh. Both land true.
Alright, then in that case.
Put the stairs away.
Everyone else is just fucking lying at her feet right now, so. Just a big pile of Marcus right
What a
there.
bunch of lazy humps. Do your fucking jobs.
This is quite a bit of damage. This is 2 spells.
I'm convinced that dog food tastes way better than that bean.
I think
40.
we've-
What does it taste
40 points of
40.
damage?
40 damage. It's split between piercing and cold if that matters.
It does, very much.
Okay, then.
Don't just tell me 40 damage.
13
Come on
is
now.
piercing and
Who
the
do you think
rest
you
is
are,
cold.
Marcus?
Sorry, 13 is piercing, the rest is cold.
13 is piercing and the rest is cold. Where the heck is my white erase marker? Oh, it's over there, probably, isn't it? No, maybe not. What the heck? Where did I?
I saw you do something.
I
There's
used
a
it-
marker right there. I think that might. Is that
I
Black
can't tell.
the black marker?
Black marker?
Or we.
Yeah,
Up the side
thanks.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
40, jeez.
That's a
Not
lot.
bad, not
Yeah,
bad.
wave that flag.
On your way.
Yeah. Oh, God,
All right, well, misty blue daggers of power tear holes in the limbs of her robes, and in the flesh of her arms, which do not explode, but look like they might one day.
One day.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, she literally just sinks into the earth, as though phasing through it in a entirely.
When we just remove her.
She's no clipping.
No, she
Yeah.
she no clips directly up in front of Marvin.
Oh.
Man, I would bail if I were her.
Maybe.
Does it matter if she's on one of her cracks or not?
She's not going to reform on one of the fissures. No.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. No, those are big empty holes in the earth.
Well, do you want closer to me and him, or here? By
Only
each other?
next to. She'll reform.
There's like 2 good
Sorry.
spots. The other one's in bushes. The other one's like.
Oh, but like cleats in her
There's one in the middle of all the casters.
She's got like a
She
reach.
can go here at once.
Yeah,
I
that's
imagine
fine.
she
right
reforms
there.
out of the bushes, see Marvin, and just kind of is like,
Yeah.
The 3 of you can actually give me perception checks.
Oh,
Oh, God.
roll
Not
1.
really her.
I'm gonna roll.
19.
17.
19 as well.
You can all see that she looks considerably refreshed, having just jaunted through the earth.
And there was no spellcast, I assume, right?
No,
Okay.
there was no spellcast.
Okay. I wish I had lots of non-magic tricks from even as a mage.
Marvin,
You
she,
have plenty of tricks. They're spells.
so with one hand she grabs you by the shoulder and whirls you around, and with the other she grabs her hood and tosses it back, revealing snakes. Fucking snakes everywhere.
I was hoping you were going to say it was my mole friend.
It's not.
I thought it was cute. She was gonna look just like Marvin.
These snakes are on a plane of ground.
So try not to get another.
And her golden eyes search to make contact with yours.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Give me a con save.
Don't fuck this up.
1.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
22.
Oh.
You die. Lose your hit points.
Has it been lucky?
Hey guys, remember those stone stairs we saw earlier?
I think we all get it, Bill.
You can feel your feet from the soles up begin to stiffen
Yeah.
Is that.
as they are
Did
shifted.
I not succeed?
You did.
Okay.
And this is what happens if you
Okay.
succeed.
Well, that's cool. I gouge out Marcus's eyes and send him in.
The party dies eventually.
Yeah.
You just unleashed a
I
blender.
use quad attack on the darkness.
Wham, wham, wham. It's
Cyclone.
I already wasted my quad attack
Yeah, I know.
cheap.
with a 1.
She then pulls out an iron war pick
It's the theme.
Yeah.
and brings it crashing down on Zamatrix.
Yes.
Did we run out of beans?
Are these the good kind of beans?
No brown ones.
Don't
Brown
get
ones are
dog.
banned.
Yeah, brown ones are no longer allowed.
I'm more
No.
talking good bean or bad bean roll.
Oh, this isn't. This is Toothpaste or berry blue?
You're fine.
Oh,
Either of those will be good.
Both are good.
Yeah, still remembering that wasn't really foul.
Just everybody else
Like,
is getting
ew,
like,
it's
okay,
blueberry.
Toothpaste is just like mint. It's
Yeah.
like minty
Yeah.
winter fresh.
She is swinging pretty zealously, pretty unhappy about you having tattered her robes, and stumbles into the bushes.
You're drunk.
Did you prone or just stumbled in?
Absolutely. Sorry, no, she just stumbles in.
Do I get an attack
Yeah,
against her?
absolutely.
Guess so. It's not gonna do much, but why
Yeah.
not?
You might kill her.
You guys
Come
just
on.
Have a little mage.
Beans!
Beans!
I have round one.
You should fall in the bushes too.
17 on the fail check though.
17?
Yeah.
You slip up and drop your weapon.
Okay.
round one.
Probably worse than prone at this point.
Was it your dagger or your staff?
This could be boogers.
Was it your dagger or your staff?
Oh, it was my dagger.
Okay.
I definitely will pull out my dagger.
No, the staff.
My staff is put a well. I guess not.
You can't put it away if you're getting bonus from it, but
Yeah.
I guess
Alright,
I
so
my
you've
staff.
dropped your dagger. So
Yeah.
you're prone
Yeah.
to any sorts of surprises now.
Is that boogers?
Yeah, you have
Oh,
booger.
pear. I got pear.
Oh my god!
Andrea!
all right.
Marvin, you're next.
Okay, put the shit. Oh, you can't actually. You don't have any powers anymore. Never mind. I'm used to you resolving these things.
I will stand up.
Set the bushes on fire.
Marvin.
That's all you.
Yeah, that's.
How tall is the chamber, by the way?
Oh God.
40 feet?
40 feet, huh?
Yep.
Gorilla incoming.
All right. Fair enough.
A large person.
I will. She's not prone. She could attack if I just move out of her range. Crap.
Well, she clearly sucks with that word thing.
I don't know about that. Alright, I got a different
And I
idea.
suck with my dagger apparently too.
And Toria's gonna go for the irony. he will gesture briefly right in front of her. And where did my pets go?
Uh-oh.
Even on my pets.
Oh no!
Yes, here we go. A small hand of earth appears out of the ground and tries to grab onto her.
Okay.
She needs to make a. Let me look it up.
Turn it
Sorry.
against you, man.
If she turns it against me, I'll just end concentration.
I'm actually right there.
You're trying to pull her down into the ground.
It's a little different from that. Let's see.
Restrained.
Oh, I thought I was right there.
I'd say that her
What is it
pick
called?
throw threw
Earthen-
me off.
I thought it was
Threw
earthen
each other
grass.
off.
Yeah, earthen grass.
It's like,
That's it. Maximilian's earthen grass.
Ah,
It's a strength saving throw.
Okay.
That might be true too.
Strength.
Yeah,
She passes with flying colors.
not been luckable.
It is Ben Luckable.
It restrained her.
If that's what you're into.
He used it.
He's got more than
Then
one.
you get
but-
advantage on the restrained. Attacking as restrained people.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, then the hand misses her, but it doesn't go away.
Okay.
And I will end my
Thinking of the
turn.
Marvin.
The
Marcus,
hand
you're
was
next.
So
this,
can I
and then
can I
like this.
move or am I? You said my feet are like
You are
stone.
restrained.
Can't restrain Marvin.
I just did. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Let me
So
see if
is
someone
this
else.
one? Is there any squares around here? Is she in the last square? Basically,
Don't forget
my
you have that
meteor
block
is
magic.
going to impact 5-foot radius.
Well, I think the best shot would be here. It's still going to hit you, though.
Well, it's not going to hit me. What about back here? I'm
That's
thinking
not
back
an
over here.
Like in the middle of all your friends.
Well,
I thought the rule is you had to at least more enemies than
Wouldn't this
friends.
one be good? This is a half square, kinda, right?
Could also save the meteor.
I mean, conceivably, I could do the wall, right? So like
I would
5 feet
think so.
above her.
Yeah, 5 feet above her would definitely work.
Yeah. All right. All right. So 2 meteors come smashing down on her face. The
Okay.
first one, again, 16 dex.
How many meteors do you have?
think
These
it's
are
a
the
lot.
last 2.
She succeeds.
All right. So you take
She's getting
2 points of damage.
she's getting the hang of this whole
Yeah.
meteor game.
2 points for the first one.
Okay.
Second one, did you save?
Just figure out Martin's pattern.
She did.
Damn it.
gonna pull it out now.
4 points
Trained
there.
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
She slipped
the
up a dagger,
first thing. And I'm gonna have disadvantage if I do a ranged, right? But it's just one. Is it just one?
Just on what?
So if I do a ranged spell
Disadvantage.
attack, I get disadvantage.
On every range spell
Oh,
attack.
every-
Any of your
single one?
attack rolls
Yeah,
have disadvantage.
Until you're no longer help.
I
I'm gonna cut
will.
Morgan's feet off.
It's a good
Yes.
That'll unrestrain him. So
But make him do
Does
it.
she look like she? Alright,
Hand him a hacksaw.
looking at her, does she
Set the
look like
room
she's
fire.
any? Does she look like she's stone in any way, or just all human?
She does not look human. She has snake for hair. Her skin is actually, now you can see sort of her face and her limbs because of the tears in her robes, is actually sort of like a dull bronze. She's still strikingly beautiful, but certainly not of this world.
So, presumably Shatter would be. Okay.
Give me, I mean, you can give me
Yeah.
a check to determine.
Arcana or whatever.
Yeah.
8.
I mean, unlikely. She seems terribly organic.
terrible.
I guess I'm just gonna cast.
Magic missile?
Mm.
It'll definitely
Fireball.
work.
You know, let's go ahead and just do Firebolt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Tide to Chaos to get advantage, which really gives me nothing.
Okay.
I actually said fireball.
We heard your bad idea.
17,
17 will hit.
18 points of damage for the first one.
Goodness gracious.
And the second one, 10.
10 will not hit.
Okay. So that's my turn.
Give me another con save, please.
Oh god.
Oh,
21.
The stone curse creeps its way up your leg.
should be like
oh
shaking
my
this
god.
I hate to see what happens if you fail.
I think you die. Seems to be the theme of this session.
Margus!
Well,
Get some beans
hello.
going here.
Finally.
I think that was actually
that was
full
actually full of.
Full
Yes.
Come on.
Feed him those jelly beans and then see what his fart.
I'm gonna air it out. Make it go away.
Okay. Just here would probably be your best bet.
Wait, where is she?
She's in the bushes.
Yeah.
She's basically in. There's
in the
no
corner,
square.
though, like-
Yeah, it's just the corner.
in a bush like a hobo.
I guess like
Oh,
there.
that bush may be on
Okay.
fire now. I don't know.
Well,
You're
she
gonna make
was
that call.
close.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
But move this
Well,
way.
the squares were messed
She's like
up to begin
Moses.
with, I think, is the problem. So that's close enough.
Okay, so let's see. 5, 10, 20,
25, yeah.
Just step on my head.
Yes! I
Fire
did.
jump.
Alright. Marcus rushes in there and
Crowned you like in checkers.
tries to
Make some beans.
make some better decisions this time. Oh, and it's a natural.
Crit though.
Let's get some dog food in here.
God, I hope.
Well, session's over. Good game, everyone.
I don't
Oh
think my-
no!
This is-
Oh
Oh,
no!
it's moldy cheese or caramel corn again.
Do it.
Put it in your mouth.
Do it,
And then
do
give me
it.
some damage.
Do it.
Oh, it's caramel corn.
The Manu be
It's
praised!
about time you won.
Thank you.
Ooh, come on.
Let him be praised, but cursed for the last
Yes.
3.
Sammy's probably
Sammy
more
winces.
so like
Oh, damn it.
Well then, don't.
Are you
don't
actively...
use save advantage.
Yeah, are you
Yeah.
actively giving off hints, or are you...
She may say something after this fight.
Okay.
27 damage.
27 damage. Goodness.
Yeah.
Next attack. Is a 15.
15 will hit.
13 more damage. And then I'm gonna brain punch ya.
Everyone is like, well, I'm not gonna be able to attack her. It's like a fucking.
Does your spear not have reach?
No, it's a spear, not a lance or
Oh.
anything.
Nice.
Because it's one-handed.
For 9 more damage.
Marcus, describe for us your killing.
Oh, thank God! I'm laying on the
I'm just
ground.
glad there's no more jelly beans for now. Marcus goes like this, and then her brain explodes, and the snakes cry out and.
All their little brains exploded too.
Yeah, exactly.
Just blood fountains.
There you go, perfect.
She herself screams in horror as she explodes into hot mud. It goes just everywhere.
I rub her on my face to help with explosion.
Critical question: Is he still turning to stone?
That is such an important question. And if the answer is yes, we're just gonna leave.
Well, just saunter out.
Like, well, we
So
had a good one.
he is not continuing to turn to stone.
Oh.
How much of my body is you said up to like thighs? Is that what you said?
I'd say like in between your knees and your
It's
thighs.
not.
You
hitting
can't really
my
move
big
at this
penis,
point.
right?
I haven't gotten there yet. It doesn't sound like.
It is not rock hard there yet.
Were there donations?
Which donations? We don't even have any followers anymore. We haven't had any followers for like the last hour.
Goodbye, everybody.
As Brendan goes to check.
Kate, I need some of that Hamana action over here.
I'll stand up and dust myself off. And I'll say, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Marcus.
My feet are. I think this. She had the. That
Toria's
stone
looking-
I
spell. Or
still have my eyes.
And Toria was saying that
Marcus
you
lightly
can
kicks
turn things to
Marvin's
stone.
shin.
What?
It's rock hard.
I never said that.
You told me that Mongo got turned to stone by a spell.
Possibly, but that has nothing to do with him doing it.
Well, no, I'm saying Hamana can help me out here. Like,
That's between him and Amano.
oh,
Listen, Marvin. If you want to beg for my aid, I highly recommend you.
well,
learn
this
how to
isn't
say
really
it.
me begging. This is me
gonna
saying
turn
it's in
around.
our best
I'm gonna
interest.
investigate
It's
the
in
room.
our best
To be fair,
interest.
he can't kneel down.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate the room.
Okay.
I will start detect
Perception
magic.
of 32.
Sure.
I'm starting to detect magic. I'm actually looking at him and not the body yet, though. The mud pile with loot, sorry.
Sure.
If there
'Cause I'm
isn't-
worried about him more than I am the loot. Believe it or not.
I understand. There's very little left of Raja, Herald of Stone. However, there is an iron war pick sitting right there.
Perfect.
And is he radiating magic?
His
Legs?
bits are, yeah. Actually, no. I mean, all of Marvin is always like radiating.
There's a lot of
like-
magic in there.
I'm
Yeah,
always
yeah.
glowing blue, but that's not because of the
But there's
magic.
clearly a very different type of magic entrapping.
Arcana
this-
check to see if Dispel Magic can take care of this little problem.
Sure.
Alright. That is a 23.
The book.
Would I hope so? I don't have anything for that shit.
I've got something.
You don't have
stab
witch?
No.
What sort of paladin are you if you don't have a witch?
I'm the kind who stabs people to death and
I-
screams about lions.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work or not.
Do you just have to use
Are you
salt?
saying that out loud?
Yes.
What do you
What is
have?
your plan?
Zammy?
There's a spell I may be able to use on you that may alter the course of the spell, but I don't know if it'll work or not.
All right,
to be
spit
honest.
it out with it. What is it?
Oh, I hope it is.
I could attempt to turn you to a gaseous form.
Can I
An
turn
interesting
back
idea.
to a non-gaseous form?
Yes, you could. It's all under my control.
Interesting.
Oh my god, they just turn him in and just like spread him around.
We're dying! Hey, donation! Didn't we hear
What?
What?
Wasn't
There's
there?
a donation.
Was there?
I could have swore I heard it, but we were all
heard it
talking
too.
so
We
loud.
were talking so loud. Says that it'll donate. We'll have to catch it on the stream. Don't worry. I'll see it. I'll see it. Thank you. Thank you. We always do this.
No.
Where we
We're
don't
busy.
Yeah, we were
talk
busy.
about big penises.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Rock hard.
Says it'll donate $15. It's great watching you guys. More D&D supplies. Thank you so much.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
legitimately
Thank
wonderful.
you.
That is extremely generous.
Thank you so much.
Please don't use it to buy beans.
Rock on!
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one
God.
send us beans.
No.
We're gonna need to
Or we'll stop playing
re-up.
Dungeons
Well,
and
we will
Dragons.
We're gonna
take
get, like-
energy drinks. You want to send energy drinks?
I would
for us
prefer
to
the
try?
beans, thank you.
A case of Nas.
No, not dog.
Let's get.
If you have like an uncle or a father that works at NOS, and they're looking for
Or just a
excellent-
regular uncle. Get him to buy stuff.
Why not? Or an aunt or a cousin. It's all cool. Maybe a friend. Anyway,
Anyway.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
If no one objects.
Well, hold on. Let's wait.
Boom! I do it. Nope.
So no one objected.
Yep.
It's actually an intriguing notion, but let's see what the result of the other check was.
You do
first.
have to be willing, so if you're not
There's a
willing,
chance,
it won't work.
yes.
I
There is
feel
a
like-
chance.
I
Okay.
feel like, all right, are you letting me converse with Antoria, or did you really just boom?
She just
I,
cast it.
I was going to, but you have to
Says
be
you have
willing.
to
It
be
won't.
willing.
Even, I can't
Yeah.
even cast it if you're not willing.
Yeah,
So
I'm not willing yet. Antoria, what are our choices here?
Well, I can attempt to simply dispel it, which might work, or she can attempt that, which I honestly have no idea if that will work or not, though I suspect it won't harm you any.
She was the one that was in. How do we know you're still not under control of that witch thing?
death. Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
She
He knows too much.
Well,
seems to be acting.
my friend here is probably pretty good evidence of what happens to people that go against this witch.
Is that a threat or?
No. I'm just trying to say that obviously we had no ties with her.
Her idea is an interesting one. I don't know if it'll work or not. It won't hurt any.
Look at me.
Well, it won't make things worse, is what I'm saying. It's more
It
likely
might
to
be fun. Perhaps it'll gain great
You
power
may
as a
enjoy it.
gaseous entity.
Yeah, okay, Marcus.
Nice.
I
Use
prefer
your
we go with the
persuasion.
dispel route first. See how that goes.
It will be the very last of my
I'm s-
greater magics.
That's okay.
I'm sure you think so.
I've got you covered.
I can tell you I've done this many times. It is absolutely painless.
It is harmless. I'm familiar with the technique she's talking about.
It is easy for
Well,
me
It's
to
also a
what
lesser-
if I reform and my head is stone now?
That'd be so good.
Arcana check to determine how likely that outcome is from gaseous form.
Sure.
Which is also a wizard spell, so I'm at least familiar with the concept. 21.
Let me just get a quick little.
Oh! Lawnmower Bros donated $5. Does he weigh as much as a duck?
I don't know what that means.
Wait, have you not seen Monty Python the Holy Grail?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. Witch. I thought we were talking about statues. Yes. I have seen Monty
I was
Python.
gonna say that'd be.
Thank you.
The Holy
so
Grail.
much.
I'm sorry that I'm not cool.
It's okay.
Disgrace.
Playing D&D. We knew this.
Hey.
What is this Monty Python you speak of?
Mighty Python.
It's a euphemism for big penis.
Oh, this is the dick episode. So many dicks.
Yeah, they meet and play D&D every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, go for it.
So 21 sounds like gaseous form won't make things worse.
It definitely won't make things worse.
Do I think...
It may change.
I like that
it-
ellipsis after that.
What do I
Marvin may become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Don't do it.
You don't know that.
I know. No, I'm searching.
The gaseous form really should be fine. Let him try it. It's a lesser magic than mine. If it can work, we should let it be tried first.
Antoria, promise me that if this creature does anything, you'll avenge me.
Wouldn't you rather I just dispel the thing that she does to you? I mean, it works on that too.
Well, no, I want just avenge me if something bad happens. That's all I want.
Then he starts rubbing your
As you
forehead.
wish.
All right,
If you're
Danny,
still willing after all that.
let's rock.
She, taps you with her staff, and
You take a
begin-
point of damage.
Do I really?
No, you begin
Marvin
turning.
was about to lose his shit.
You begin turning.
great.
I'm done with you guys.
You turn into a cloud of gas. You can fly at 10 feet per, round.
So sure enough, the entirety of your form, stone included, turns into a fine blue vapor.
Liquid blocks you, and you
You feel
have a lot of
blocked by
damage
liquid.
resistance.
So for how long?
Well, up to an hour
Oh,
if I
shit.
want. Yeah.
Wait, can I cast spells while I'm in this form?
You cannot.
You can do almost
Okay.
nothing in that form.
You can
I
move,
didn't get
and that's
that
about
part.
it.
It's basically run away and not die.
Can I actually go over to this door and look underneath of it?
You can go through.
You can go through the door.
I would go through the door and see what's down there.
Sure.
Where are you going?
He leaves. Goodbye.
Well, actually, it's really slow. I think it would take a while.
The
10 feet.
The
10
idea
feet,
was
10
to
feet.
then turn him back, so to see if the stone legs persist.
I'll
Well,
probably
it's moving.
cancel.
No, why wouldn't you just
Oh,
keep
you
him as a
can cancel
gaseous
right
form
away.
for the rest of his life?
Put him in a bottle. This is great.
I'll probably cancel it before you hit the door.
Okay.
Just make sure he's not over one of the pits.
Yes.
That would be a problem.
P.S. Do I find anything with my extremely thorough room investigation?
You do, as a matter of
You
fact.
also
You find a
have
hidden
strength,
stash of
dex, and con save
supplies.
advantage.
Protect magic.
While they're
help
fucking
them.
around.
Yes.
I'll
Okay, cool.
be-
Everything that he finds is magic. The war pick that you have found radiates incredibly powerful magic.
Cool. We'll deal with that shortly.
Anyway, I end the spell while he is in a safe spot.
Okay.
Even though he drifted towards the door, I guess I'll be here.
All right. Well, you land on your blue ass entirely yourself again.
Do I have my clothes on?
You do.
I have to say, I would have liked him to see through the room first, but I think that was actually a really good idea. But
Yeah.
Good idea. I'm impressed.
You idiot! I was gonna just scout out the room ahead of us.
Next time I'll leave you in half stone then.
Wyvern Slayer donated $5. The Fat Wizard is a real gas now.
Oh,
I'm aghast at that joke.
can you send that money back?
He just like rejects.
Rejected.
I'm glad it worked, and I'm glad you're fine now.
Okay.
Well, that was a close one.
Well,
Yes.
And I'll rise up like from one of the corners and
One could say I was really between a
I don't know if they were like chest or whatever, but
rock and a hard place.
like, and Tori, I think I found some things.
That'll be $5, please.
definitely, I found some things. Excellent.
How about the rest of
You
the
have quite
bag?
an eye for this sort
No.
of thing.
How about a bean?
I wasn't aware
No,
of
thank
temples
you.
to detect such things, but
It's my job to know what's going on around me.
we do it well.
Are these beer? I gotta try beer.
Oh, you haven't tried
So,
it?
They're really good.
What do we have on Magic Scan other than the incredibly magic war pike?
Yeah, I showed him the supplies.
Yeah,
Tastes like a
he-
Budweiser
he-
or something like that?
He's been forthcoming.
No.
He's not
Is
said
that
this.
also
He's found 3
Yeah, it
potions.
is sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Like actual, like
I actually
in
thought it was kinda
vial.
bitter.
Ooh.
Has
The aftertaste is
a
bitter.
strange
The initial
single colored
taste is
fluid inside of it. All of them look the same.
Okay, 3
Well, you can have the rest.
potions.
No, thank you. I don't eat a lot of snacks,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah.
I don't even drink soda or coffee. I only drink water.
Just beer?
Or beer. Yeah.
I just drink beer.
Yeah.
You find a wand.
Trust the water. It's got fluoride in it.
Okay.
Lizard shit.
You also find a strange scroll.
Did I see him take that wand?
Look! You do! What if I tell you it's not a phylactery?
That's a start.
What's a
Alright.
phylactery?
It's...
The kindergarten.
I can
It's
tell
the
you, but it
3-month
cost me
side
$5.
quest. It's a 3-month side quest.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, one quick question then. I will search through the stuff and any of her things that are left in the mud puddle for anything resembling spellbook type stuff, which isn't necessarily magical.
Sure.
Perception to see if Antoria drew the wand.
I was just detect magic, I don't even have to open the bag.
No, perception. Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I just...
I actually
X-ray it.
have the little cache of supplies.
Ah.
A 23 on the spellbook search.
Do not find anything.
Aw.
However, you do find a small amulet.
Also magic?
It is not magical.
Okay.
It's a small brass amulet
Oh.
with that logo on it.
Hey, I've seen that logo before. We have a ring like that.
You have.
Yes.
I'll show the stream.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It's like biohazard.
That's perfect.
symbol.
Yeah.
Four moons. We've got a ring like that too. What a 4 crescent moons, not 5
The quad crescent moon amulet.
moons. He holds it up and shows it to everyone. Huh. It's not magical, but I've seen this symbol before. And digs in his pack for a moment. And comes up with a signet ring that has the same symbol on it.
Yes, indeed.
Can I see if I recognize it?
Sure.
Knowledge history.
Shows
Yes.
it to
Sure.
anyone who's interested in looking at them.
16?
You do not place the logo in any way.
Okay.
Do I know it?
Do you think that this could be?
From my recent past.
Do you want to give me a check?
I guess.
Or I guess, like, in the past 5 minutes, no, you haven't seen one. But
So it would be history check.
it would be.
Do you think this is an indication of rank?
13.
You have not seen anything. like
Possibly,
that.
but
Like, why would one have a ring and the other have an amulet?
the amulet does seem. I assume the amulet is more elaborate than a ring, or just made of more.
Not a
valuable
great deal more, actually. It's actually pretty simple, other than the fact that it has the symbol on it.
Hard to say, really. I mean, without knowing more about their organization. I mean, neither are magical. Both are relatively equivalent in value, probably.
I mean, at this point, you're really just looking at amount of material, which admittedly the amulet has more of.
Yeah, that's basically the only thing to go on.
Yeah.
By the way, Tori, did you see I banished that earth elemental on my own?
I suppose you could put it that way. Yes.
What do you think about that?
Shrugs a little. He does.
Impressed, aren't you?
Seems a little.
I'm impressed.
Zammy will chime in. I actually am quite interested. Where does your power come from? It's quite intriguing.
Oh, it's just comes from me. I'm just, I draw upon my own energy. I don't know if you'd understand.
Never heard of such a thing, and I've studied much into these kinds of things, and you're awfully unique.
That's an understatement. If there's no objections, maybe we should settle down to rest for a bit.
What's in the bag?
Tell me about that weapon.
I haven't looked at it yet. I was going to look at them when we started resting. You know it takes a few moments.
Can
There's
I have
several. It didn't seem to harm her any, but do be careful.
Marcus looks at the war pick.
I see.
What kind of war pick is this?
Iron.
So this is kind of like a war hammer, only on one side it has like a huge tusk kind of hook. It looks like it's forged from a single piece of iron. It has ancient runes down the side of the fang sticking out of the side of it. It's heavy, but actually you give it a test swing and it almost seems weightless. Kind of the same way like a lightsaber doesn't actually have any weight to it. It's once you actually start using it,
Does it seem like
it's like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Does it seem like it easily one-handed?
Yes, it's a one-handed weapon.
Okay.
Definitely highly magical. I'll take a look at it first, since it's the most powerful magic of the things I saw. May I look at the things you found as well, Kate?
Sorry.
May I look at the things you found as
Absolutely.
well? Alright.
May I look at them as well?
You don't really have any affinity for this sort of thing, last I...
I think it would be best if Tori identified things.
Fair enough.
Sure.
I'll start that during a long rest. I guess we can start a long rest?
Sure.
I'm good with that.
For the sake of expediency, we'll detail a little bit of that just on the fly. You find 3 potions of greater healing.
Okay, that's the 44 plus 4, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
You find a wand of wonder.
Ooh.
What does that do? It's a wand of wonder.
Mm-mm. Victoria winces a little bit when he identifies the wand.
Do you know what a wand of wonder does?
No.
It
I mean,
produces-
I was watching him do his stuff, so I don't know if I noticed him wincing, but...
So a wand of wonder has several charges. Whenever you use it, you aim it at a target of some kind. It can be just a point in space or a creature or an object. And you roll D100 and insult the following table to see what happens.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing we have access to that.
Well,
The scroll has... Now, you're pretty experienced with weird scrolls and stuff like that, so you're doing a very, very, very cautious... Particularly having just fought a Medusa, you're really careful about what you look at.
yeah.
So, having crafted a system of mirrors in order to look at this thing in the first place, it actually has like a weird, it's almost a map, but it seems to have been drawn in like a single flowing shape. But that said, you can't quite tell where it's a map of, or why it radiates magic necessarily.
Okay, so identify gave me nothing on why it's actually magical.
No.
Interesting. Okay. And then we have the war pike.
Yes. So the war pick is a
Sorry.
gives you a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
In addition, it deals an additional 1d8 thunder damage to anything that it hits.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright.
It may also have additional properties.
I'm glad she missed me with it.
Yes!
Do I have any indication of positive, negative on the additional properties?
Only that one that devotes themselves utterly to the power of earth and stone will be able to harness them.
Okay, but it's not quite like the amulet where it demands something of you for using it.
It's not a packed weapon, if that's what you mean.
Okay, so
Yeah.
but the amulet was a packed amulet.
That was very specifically like tit for tat.
Got
This
it.
is just...
I bet if Zammy were to just touch the amulet, it would just repel off of her.
Alright,
She's
and
very much so in tune with
Toria it relatively briefly explains the pike. It's a very powerful magical weapon. It bursts with thunderous energy when you strike foes. If you were devoted to the earth in some way, it would have additional powers. I know not what, but since you are not devoted to the earth in any way that I know of, it will probably just do the other things.
But it's never too late to start.
He holds it out to you.
I'll look at it again.
Like, how weighty is it?
Doesn't seem to weigh anything at all. oddly
Quite
enough.
wieldy, in fact. Would this benefit you?
Possibly. It's actually a lot better than what I have. I can still attune my amulet to.
You can
a
try.
weapon, right? Oh, I guess this has some other stuff going
You
on.
might need to give that a shot, and
Yeah.
you might need to do some communion and see
Yeah.
what lies in
Lentorio
store.
kind of waves his hands a little. Weapons are your purview. Decide who's keeping it.
Be like, well,
He hands it over.
I'll take it. There's some things I'd like to check about it. If that's all.
I typically stick to my great weapons,
I've
as you
noticed
know.
that. Yeah, like,
We all
yeah,
have.
It's a little small for you, I guess.
We have also these 3 potions.
Oh,
Powerful
I-
healing
I could
potions.
I'll
very
take
much
one.
use one.
Alright, one goes there, one goes there. He looks at the last one, looks between the 3 of us.
Well,
44
how
plus
are
4.
you on healing, Zammy?
I could use something of that nature, but if you all feel that you on the front lines could use it more,
Like, well, I have my own healing and I have a potion already. Although Mongo did steal one of mine.
He did.
At
think I
least he
saw the
died.
I will say I do not have anything.
I don't know. You guys can bring
allow
it
me
back.
to heal myself.
You have nothing at the
Cut his
moment at
hands
all?
off.
I do not.
In that case, if he has no method of
That's
doing
fine.
it, yeah. Alright, that takes care of all 3 of the potions. Sorry, that's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Surprised I don't prefer to go as a bear still.
Yeah, that's
Thank
very
you.
true.
Yeah, the scroll. The
That's
scroll,
very true.
Yeah.
No!
What's the base damage on a war pick?
I have no idea.
We'll look it up in a bit.
Okay. Antoria looks at the map. He says, "It's a very strange map. It seems to have been drawn in a single fluid motion somehow.
What about Zammy? Maybe she's recognized some of this.
Possibly. It's magical. I don't know how yet, but here, have a look."
Okay. I'm just going to be using knowledge arcana pretty much.
Sure.
10.
Oh, did I know how many charges the Wand of Wonder has? Or
I
how
think-
it recharges or anything like that?
Yes, we'll get to it in a bit.
Okay, we'll get to it in a minute.
Yeah. Getting close.
A little 10. A 10.
No, nothing comes to mind, but there might be opportunities for research later.
Alright.
Maybe
Toria
able
looks,
to figure out with more study, but
Toria looks at the wand, sighs. This is another creature altogether. I'm kind of tossing it back and forth. It's a wand that contains magical power, but the form it takes is completely unknown each time it's used.
What do you mean unknown?
sounds like this guy.
It might emit, for example, and these are guesses, I don't actually know exactly what it does, but it might emit a blast of fire. It might turn someone into a hamster. It might heal the person aimed at. It might create a cloud of butterflies.
Daggers?
Or daggers. Literally, you have no idea what it's going to do when you point at something, only that it
always
will...
cloud of daggers.
The only thing you know for certain is that when you point it and wave it at something, something will happen.
Well, we don't have enough of that going around.
I thought not.
Honestly, with an item like this, I'd prefer to try breaking it down and seeing if it can be made into something actually useful.
But it does have potential. I mean, if one were able to harness its raw power.
And Toria's cringing much more visibly this time.
There's like a little storm cloud up above him.
It's definitely powerful. It's just
It's so good.
completely unknown what
It's
it will
just
do.
not always powerful.
It's
It could also
amazing.
be extremely weak at times.
That's
But
true.
it could be very powerful.
Negatively
Potentially.
powerful, too.
To, yes. To negatively hurt someone.
This weapon, by the way, looks absolutely ridiculous. It looks like a bronze wand with like Christmas lights literally just wrapped around it.
Yeah.
And flashy, too,
Yeah.
I must say.
Is it the? I know this one actually isn't important. Is it the type of thing that recharges itself, but if you misuse it, it breaks? Because that would be important to pass on at least. Because most of these they recharge themselves, but if you actually burn them out, they break.
This is the sort of thing where when you burn it out, it has a chance to break.
Okay.
But it's not a guaranteed
Okay.
thing.
The other catch is that if it's overused, it will eventually break.
Most wands are that way
Okay.
in 5th edition.
Okay.
When
Like
you say it's overused, what does that mean?
if you use it too often,
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
No, well, you know that it has charges.
Oh, well-
that using it expends a charge.
Do I know that it gets them back, or does it not get them back?
You do know that.
Okay, it does get them back?
Yep.
Okay. Over time, it can replenish itself, but
You're
if
being
you...
very vague here. It's like, I don't know what it does, I don't know who it's from. I mean,
What do you think I'm dealing with
did
here?
you actually identified? You're not bullshitting us here, Antori, are you? Did Did you actually identify this?
Tori just points it at him.
That'd be amazing.
You could do that. That'd be
such a
great.
good action.
Please turn him to stone.
Misidentified it. No, I did not misidentify it. I'm telling you everything I know. It's not a perfect science.
You're not telling him everything you know.
How many charges does it have?
That I don't know, right?
You don't know a lot of stuff.
Wow, ouch.
Damn.
I just meant like cosmically.
And how often does it recharge?
I believe it recharges every morning.
Yes, that's correct.
Recharges every morning.
How many charges does it recharge?
These things are difficult to measure.
Just use the damn thing on him.
It's more
That is seeming like a better idea. If you don't believe my identification, I'd be happy to demonstrate. He points it at a space 20 feet to the right and above Marvin.
Spectacular.
Oh lord. Well,
The ceiling turns bright blue. And it begins to sparkle as though there's starshine up above you. You can still very clearly see that there's the ceiling. It's kind of like if you turn the lights off and those glow-in-the-dark stars are up there. Yeah. Sielba really liked hanging out down here.
Powerful, Antoria.
Sometimes.
Really?
I said random. He points it again above Marvin's head, 20 feet in the other direction.
Leaves begin sprouting from the ceiling.
Well,
Try it on me.
I think you can.
They begin
hold on
spreading
to
quite
your-
rapidly, actually.
like
Wait.
alarmingly rapidly.
Yes.
Maybe
what-
we should actually leave. I'm
What
not sure.
happened?
Kudzu basically is sprouting from where he pointed and covering everything rapidly.
Well, Antoria, I think you can have your baby's first magic wand. I'll stick with what I know.
If you think I intend to use this thing in combat, you're more crazy than I thought. He does put it away, though.
Desperate
Okay.
times. At times it could.
growing.
Turning something into a a plant
Wait
or
a
something
moment.
or a
No, we didn't turn it into a plant. We conjured a plant, didn't we?
You did. Athos is saved!
And Tori's looking at the wand in an entirely new light.
Does that mean you can defile?
No!
Sammy actually says that.
Good.
Because even she is now caught on, like, wait a minute.
Actually,
Barrett possesses him.
I'm gonna try one more thing that's really, really surprising here. You probably forgot I have this. And Troya pulls out a scroll and starts reading Speak with Plants.
Okay.
However, it's not one of my own spells, so I have to make a check on that one.
Indeed.
Oh shit. 12, that actually might be enough.
Let's look up what speaking.
I have no idea what level that is.
Well,
I don't use Speak with Plants, it's not really a thing.
Neither do druids,
No.
as it turns out.
I didn't even know you had spells.
Crap, it's 3rd level.
3rd level.
Then luck could fix it. It's off by 1, guaranteed. Aw.
This display of power is nothing short of unimpressive.
He's reading from a scroll, though. Who knows what's going to happen? It's not like he said what the scroll was.
The last time you said "Who knows what's gonna happen," you made the ceiling blue.
Like you. That's impressive.
Yeah, you should like that.
Yeah.
Since Marvin's a narcissist.
Alright.
Actually, I don't know this
Is that
fail.
kudzu still growing?
I
Or
don't. So.
I don't know if that actually failed. If that it's just you failed to use it, you can try again, or you screwed up in the scroll.
So that's on scroll rules, I guess, right?
which
Is that in the DMG?
annoying. Yeah, they're in the DMG under scrolls.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's not your fault. I'm the one doing
Game
crazy
content.
shit.
Let's say, for the sake of expediency, that you fail but haven't used up the scroll.
All right, we'll try again.
That's
no
not
better.
expedient.
I don't think that's the point.
Got it that time. Barely.
Okay. All right, you use up the
Yeah, the
scroll,
scroll's gone.
and the vines happily chirp. We heed your call, wondrous queen. Tell us, what do you desire?
I'm a little rusty. How long are you going to last?
You are not our queen.
Oh, perfect.
Well,
The vines begin to grow more rapidly.
Well,
let's leave.
that's good.
Sure.
All right, I guess to the other doors.
So, Did this happen? Was this in the middle of our long rest? Like,
Yeah.
Did we actually?
Yeah, it sounds that way.
God
Yeah.
damn it!
Yeah, we're gonna have to rest somewhere else.
Okay. You emerge into a simple stone chamber. It looks generally featureless, but it's perfectly round.
Close the doors behind us.
Okay.
Good idea.
Alright.
Okay. So there's just the circle, and there's sort of a little hallway jutting out.
Okay, we can try resting here. It actually doesn't interrupt a rest, you just move a little bit. You have an hour free during a long rest.
I'll strike like as long as you don't think that plant is coming after
Actually, I
us.
forgot. I do have this.
If it lasts that long...
Forget what I said about it being
rest.
perfectly spherical. It's actually an octagon.
You know, if they start coming through, we'll have to move again, but hopefully that won't happen.
It's not the octagon. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, she's not with us.
I mean,
Thank you.
a raised platform.
Where's Cade standing from where he was just put down?
I probably would have. I mean, like if we went in marching order, it'd be Marcus, me, and Toria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you set foot on the platform, it begins to shudder.
That will quickly run onto the platform.
Nah.
I want to go wherever
Everyone
that's going.
on.
You getting on?
Yep.
Begins to sink into the ground.
Well,
Bye, everyone.
Marvin, give me a dex save.
Those are picking on me.
You were the last one.
17.
All right, you managed to make it on no sweat. And it descends down, down, down into the dark.
Shuts off.
Uh-oh.
Into the dark finally?
Uh-oh.
Finality?
The dark portal?
Into the dark finality? Are we dead?
Sounds like. Boy, I think we're gonna wish that we had
Uh-oh.
our long rest. Thanks. Long
No,
time.
so
Uh-oh. That's part one.
Yeah.
I foresee madness.
As long as it's not big penises.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, as long as...
Winding something up in there.
he's like,
Well, that portal's been sold pretty
he's putting
heavy.
gasoline in a chainsaw.
You're just gonna pull it out.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Not that again!
We know this thing.
Oh,
Well,
God.
actually, sorry, Zammy doesn't. Neither do you.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, the others do.
But it.
There. Good.
We have some issues.
It is having some issues. Pretend those doors aren't there, because it's just an open field to a brightly lit metal area with a gash in the floor and a whirling portal in front of the glowing column.
No, it's forward.
And we'll pick up there next week.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. And you have the scroll with the map on it, by the way, don't forget.
Yes.
And the iron war pick is gone.
Should I just write down scroll with mapping?
Magical scroll with map appears to have been drawn in one fluid motion. Don't know what it's to.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us this week. Please, 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 let's all go raid Carson. Carson Druid is a fantastic artist. He's drawn some incredible stuff this evening in particular. Let's do a quick Fox raid. I think some good Choctaw action would be a good thing to...
And he
It's
just had
his 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year was yesterday.
That's right, it's his 1 year anniversary. So...
We started streaming the same time we started
It was
playing
the original art.
Yeah.
It was really hard to find something that matched Sammy
Yeah.
on the internet.
No, I hear you. My
Google image search.
I just took the
That's
thing,
the original.
The one I used is like it has.
Come on along.
Good,
We'll
so-
see. We'll see you next week. And remember, October 3rd, we're doing a D&D speed run. Mark your calendars. Like us on Facebook because I'm going to be posting a lot of updates as we move towards October 3rd. Thanks so much, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.
Sammy's backstory.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Homework.
A lot of homework there. Brandon, you should take a peek at this sometime.